Up mice.
Rob is muted.
Yeah, see, that's what we needed help with. We had to set up the different mic. All right, now, can everybody hear me? We're officially back. Make sure, I just want to make sure from chat that everyone can hear me now. Okay, we got you now, Rob. All
okay,
right,
we got Rob.
All right, everyone's here. I'm so excited to be back. Everybody, I know I was missing for a month off filmmaking, which was a lot of fun. I love, producing, directing, production design, whatever I can do in the filmmaking industry. However, after a month of doing that in and out of town, I really missed playing some Cyberpunk with you all and with the chat here and everything. I mean, I really, really missed this. So I'm so excited to be back. What a great job all of you did while I was gone on the diner sessions, just straight up role playing each session, getting to know them. It was so cool. If anybody watching this stream, whether live or the VOD on the Syrinscape YouTube, make sure you look that shit up. Look up the past 4 sessions that they did without me, just straight up role playing the characters. So good. But before we get into today's session and do the recap and get started, I just want to go around the table real quick. Everybody just introduce yourself and let people know where they can find you. Rockette Fox, you want to start it off?
Yes, I even found my mute button. Hello, everybody. I am Rockette Fox. You can find me over on my own channel, twitch.tv/RocketteFox. And I do all sorts of stuff. Lately, I've been playing some old NES games, but I'm actually going to be starting GMing for the first time my own cast game, and that's exciting. It's going to be, yeah, that's horrifying, isn't it? It's going to be Bluebeard's Bride, and I'm excited to unleash the horrors of my mind. But yeah, I also have a podcast called Fantastically Strange. It's all sorts of weird stuff. Ripe for your ear holes. I can't not say ear holes. I just can't do it. I tried. Nice. But I'm also so glad to have our beloved GM back, because now that we don't have to be in the cafe, I actually have a beverage here. So, yeah, I'm super excited. But yes, super thrilled to be back on it and to be saved from ourselves. So.
Awesome. And I'm also a fan of using the word ear holes and eye holes. I hope everyone's shoving this episode right into their eye holes.
Oh God!
Just stick it in there. Stick it in there. Stick it in there. Just nice in there.
Shove it in there sideways.
Oh, it will be after you put the episode in there.
Mm-hmm. All right, Phil.
It's just right in there.
Phil, take the mic before we get off rail too much.
Phil.
Yeah, please.
Quick.
Get us back.
Hello, I'm Phil. I am part of Baby Beard Media alongside our lovely Ellen up there above me. Just checking where we're oriented. You can find me on Twitter at Scruff, that's SKKRUF, and you can find Baby Beard Media at Baby Beard Media. You can also find us on YouTube. We do a bunch of cool RPG and role-playing related stuff, which we'll tell you probably a bit more about at the end. But for now, I'm playing Bud solo.
Brandon?
Yes, I'm Brendan Perkins, also known as DM_Brando on all the socials. I do all kinds of tabletop stuff, including this. In fact, this is one of my favorites. And I couldn't wait for this. I'm really excited. I play Rush. He's a fixer, and he's got a southern drawl.
I love it. Ellen.
Hey, I'm Ellen, or Ellie Bean, or Ellen K. Graham 1 in life, on my Instagram and on my Twitter, respectively. I am 1/4 of Baby Beard Media with the... Where are you? Oh, he's me. There he is. I'm patting him on the head now, the lovely Phil. And as you said, we do TTRPG podcasts. We do we do role-playing games on our YouTube series. Our next series of our podcast is set in the world of kids on bikes, and I am running the game. I'm the GM, which is the first time I've ever done that, just like Rockette Fox. So I'm very excited, very nervous. So subscribe to Rollercast, please, and give me all the criticisms. I love them. They're tasty. Nom, 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 nom. And I am playing Alley Katz, the girl of your dreams.
Hell yeah. Great job. And and I'm looking forward to you and Rockette doing some GMing. I am confident both of you are going to do an amazing job because you're great at role playing and getting into this game stuff, streaming, all that. So I'm excited.
Thanks. Mine's all pre-recorded, so all the mistakes I made months ago.
Nice. There you go.
No going back.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, anybody watching, I'm Rob Mulligan. I'm the game master here. You can find me on Twitter, Mulligan101. You can see under everybody's name here their Twitter handle. Make sure you hit us up. Give us a follow. We would really appreciate that. My brand I founded is Cyberpunk Uncensored. You can go to cyberpunkuncensored.com and get a bunch of free assets and link to sponsor discounts, all kinds of cool stuff. Make sure you go to Twitch and YouTube and look up Cyberpunk Uncensored. Give me a subscribe, a follow, all that good stuff. I would really appreciate it. We stream all the time. We make Cyberpunk Red tutorials, interviews, just all kinds of stuff. So we'd love to see you there. I also want to give a proper plug to Syrinscape. They add sounds to the gameplay, not just for Cyberpunk, but also D&D, Pathfinder. I mean, any role-playing game you can think of, they've got the sounds for you. You can do it physically at your table, playing them through speakers. You can do it digitally like this over virtual tabletops and, with digital players between your characters and such. It's just an awesome tool. So everyone should check that out and give them some love. Subscribe here on Twitch if you're watching this live stream. If you're checking out the VOD on YouTube, make sure you subscribe there and head over to the Twitch and follow there. Everybody on the live Twitch, hit up their YouTube and give a subscribe over there as well. That being said, let's just do a mini recap. We had 3 sessions so far. I'll just do a quick thing. The team works for District PD, kind of an off the books thing. And everyone watching, go check out, session 1 through 3 so you can get all the juicy details of everything that they've been through thus far. There's been a lot of twists and turns and cool things happening. I'm just going to give you kind of the Cliff's Notes here, just a little taste of what happened to get us up to date. But they work for District PD off the books. Nash, their boss, said, check out the scream sheets. Apparently there's some type of designer plague hitting the district or rumors of such. And they've just been digging at that. It looked like it had something to do with kibble. Can't really get a active sample of this virus from things that they're getting. They've been tracking through different sources and people and just tracking this thing down. They even went to a sorting facility of Continental Brands, which deals with kibble. Seeing that they're trying to frame some nomads, went and hit up the nomads, met an interesting couple and their baby trying to get some sleep there. But they got some info out of them, at least, that it was a certain route coming from the Dixie, from the East Coast, the Continental Brands warehouse. But they're saying it wasn't them that infected it or whatever. And, they think it had something to do with this cow that had black saliva and black eyes that they picked up from some other laboratory on the way, a private pickup. And apparently they put it on the same card. It got into some of the kibble, maybe infected it before it went to the sorting facility. That's what they're saying anyways. So back to Nash, the boss, that night, giving him a call from the Nomad camp, basically told you, hey, look, it's already late. Take the rest of the night off. Get back in here tomorrow afternoon. I'm going to arrange some type of transport and get you guys over to that location in the Dixie. Go hit up that lab. Get me my sample. I want to get the city council off our back. And that's basically where we left off. Is he's telling you guys got to head there. Let me get Syrinscape sounds going, a little background nomad camp sounds here. Again, shout out to Syrinscape. Thoroughly enjoy using it during our gameplay. It is so cool. But yeah, you guys are at the Nomad Camp. Rush just got off the phone with Nash, filled in the rest of the team. I guess we're going on a road trip to get a sample of this virus or something, and we got the night off. I think Rush mentioned, hey, there's a nomad market going on over here, which is kind of rare. It's not like a night market, but nomads every once in a while, when they come across certain things that either fell off a truck or maybe they came across during convoys or extra things, they'll throw a little nomad market and, you know, push some wares or things that they've got going on. But you're in luck. There's one going on tonight. It's kind of late, but it looks like it should still be going on for at least another hour. People are kind of hanging out over there, and I'll let you guys kind of take the mic from here.
So, we're going on a road trip.
Looks like it. I guess. Am I gonna be stuck driving again?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I could drive if you want me to.
Yeah.
It looks like it's me then, huh?
We can take
Let
turns.
Hades drive.
I don't mind. Takes my mind off things.
Like, that we are probably gonna be, like, fist deep in, plague bacteria from a cow.
And cow slime, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of making me wish I got those toxin scrubbers last time I was at my Ripper.
I mean, there's always time, right? I hear that there's a bit of a market going on.
Yeah,
You-
there's probably
you-
a Ripper here.
You want to buy cybernetics from a off the back of a truck, huh?
I didn't say I wanted to buy cybernetics. I said that you could buy them.
Well, why not? I mean, like, the nomads, they're good people.
Yeah, and they took old rusty parts from old people. I'm sure they were good too.
They're good as a group. I'm not sure I'd trust any individual to stick something in my blood.
Yeah, all right.
Rush,
all right, I guess.
rush.
Yeah.
Rush. Are they gonna sell wipes? Like,
Well, I mean,
if the cow's
maybe.
gonna be slimy.
We can probably get.
If the cow's gonna be slimy, I don't know if I'm able to deal with that.
We can probably
What?
get the nastiest, like, most potent bottle of choo-choo booze that there is going, and we can use that to sterilize some stuff.
Sterilize the cow by getting it drunk.
Sterilize our
I'm not
brain.
gonna touch any slime. I'm not doing it. I'm not touching the slime.
Okay,
Well,
we'll get to the slime bridge when we cross it.
it might not be a bad idea to look for some of the biohazard suits. You know, a number of them got shipped into the city after the bomb, so, you know, there's probably a few extras hanging around. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a few here for our use.
I want one. I want two. I need two. Three. I need three. I need three for myself, specifically.
Okay, well, we can have a look around, sure. Is there anything that we might need to, I mean, apart from we've got our weapons, what else?
Yeah,
do we
I was-
need?
What about a breathing apparatus?
Some, like, masks? Yeah. that could
Maybe.
be handy.
We don't know if where we're going's
To the road
toxic.
trip.
Cause we're gonna get snacks.
And yeah, we're gonna get not kibble, hopefully. I feel like I've kind of gone off.
No.
You know?
Road trip worthy snacks. If we're going on a road trip as a group, we have to get road trip snacks, and those are the best snacks
I
known
think
to
they've
man.
got, like, roasted rat over there.
Rat jerky.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Keeps better for the road.
Plus, it's,
Well, I think that's worth looking into.
plentiful.
Well, it's real meat.
Oh. Wow, can you eat the
Real meat.
Can you eat the head too? That seems
Yeah, and the whole thing's
I mean, I'm not-
greasy, but
I'm not gonna stop you.
if you want real meat,
I don't know. Somehow the real meat is just as disgusting as the fake one. Might just grab some soy. Yeah, might just grab some soy that's going. I don't like its little eyes looking at me.
What? about
I-
now? What about now, Ellie?
Okay, all right.
Hades is covering the face.
Now you're using it for a puppet. Didn't anyone tell you not to play with your food?
Oh, you're right. Hades is just gonna like take a bite out of it.
says the house. Says the house cat.
Yeah. Well, I don't play with poor defenseless animals. I just play with people.
Oh yeah, that's way better.
Yeah. They're
People
less
can be
cute.
animals too.
That is so true on so many levels that I don't want to even get into right now. We'll take that one rat, I guess. I'm assuming Hades is already like, like tail and everything.
Yeah, she's just chewing on it. She's just chewing on it.
Well, let's get some supplies if you need ammo.
Yeah,
Get it?
so yeah, you guys can grab some rat barbecue, little nomad treats that are kind of hanging out. As you enter the market, you see it's basically a huge tent. Think almost circus tent size. It's big, bunch of tables laid out, crates, some shipping containers as makeshift walls behind certain tables, and you can see things kind of laid out around. There's people walking around, mingling, socializing. Some people having drinks. Almost more nomads than customers in here, maybe because it's so late in the night. It's kind of last call for the market. But you are seeing a few things. You're seeing down one whole side of the market is pretty much clothes. It's all kinds of nomad leathers, any type you can think of, any color, any style, any cut. Plus, they're doing custom cuts on people to like make the leathers any way that you want them. They also have, other typical sort of clothing that you might find nomad style anyways. They also have sleeping bags, compact tents, things for camping sort of supplies. There's a whole rack of canned foods. Some are old, some are newer. Not new, but newer. And then you're seeing, portable grill, mini tanks, some coal, waterproof matches. So a lot of camping sort of things too. A portable generator. You're seeing a lot of exercise equipment, which is kind of random. A whole container filled with brand new exercise equipment, like really old school, like Universal machines and stuff. You're seeing a table that has a bunch of like little things on it. As you walk by, you can see there's like what looks like modded road flares. You see a couple flashbangs on that table. You can see a water purifier kit, a full kit plus little tabs. You're also seeing what looks like program chips. Hades, you recognize those. You're seeing some assorted meds. So there's some like air hypos on that table. And that's what you're seeing. So you got, one rack of the clothes, all the canned food stuff, all the sort of camping and grill and generator things, and then this random table of devices and things.
Is anyone else getting a little perturbed at the array of goodies offered to us? It feels a bit like a video game. Before you...
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of survivalist gear,
Some
tent,
stuff, some
water
flashbangs.
purifier.
Everything I've ever wanted.
It's nomad things, nomad
is just-
things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, he's not
yeah.
gonna, wouldn't strand us in the wilderness.
Hades in it.
I don't know. Don't say anything out loud in front of the GM that you
I'll
don't
give
want
him
to happen.
ideas.
Hades is in everything.
We're not expecting to be out like overnight though, right? It's not that far.
It's far. It's on the other side of the country. The Dixie is over there.
Okay.
Starts in Louisiana, just past Texas. And it's
So what
probably
time
the
frame we
southeast.
looking at?
Usually probably
Like-
take a couple days to get a day to two to get there, depending on if it's constant
Okay.
driving or breaks.
So we're gonna have to camp out.
Possibly.
Okay.
Not sure.
Well, let's get camping supplies then, right?
Yeah. So some sleep.
We can't all
They're
sleep in
probably
the
all here for a
car.
reason. I don't know.
Like they've been put out for us. So how much to put together like a basic like a tent or tents for 4 people to sleep in, and I guess What else would be essential?
Like a
I've got an inflatable sleep bed and sleeping bag. You guys should probably get some too.
Yeah. So sleeping
food.
gear, maybe the water purification gear. Oh, we can just take water though. Just take
Yeah,
the
we'll
supplies of water.
Just take water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if
We'll get
it's
some
the
water. We'll get some
leaf?
tents. We'll get some sleeping stuff. Well, we could buy some tabs, water purification tabs, just in case.
Mm.
Yeah.
Having a couple, I don't think would be a bad idea.
Do we want the portable grill? I don't think we need the generator.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I don't see us needing a generator.
No.
We need some like food.
Yeah, let's get some mystery cans as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Make sure you got warm clothing and stuff for hot.
Yeah, I
weather,
wanna-
too. Warm and cool.
I want to get a leather jacket for survival.
I was thinking the same thing. I saw one back
It
there.
will
with
help
one of
me
those trench vests.
survive.
Yeah, Ali's gonna ask
Gator
for
skin.
Guys ain't biting my look, are you?
no.
Well, yeah, a little bit.
Well, I don't know.
And
I mean,
what a
I
lovely
don't know
look it is, but
I mean, you're looking preem, but
just putting our
It's
own
okay.
spin on it. It's like
It's okay.
You know,
Yeah, and what do
you're
you?
the original.
What? Who you said you want to get a leather jacket, Hades?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hades says as well. Yes.
I want to get a monochromatic. I was just gonna say, okay. So what I need is a monochromatic leather jacket, and I want it in kind of with blocks of black and white, and I want it to be pretty fitted to me.
Okay.
Ellen may have that exact jacket. Hence why she's describing it in detail. Yeah, and so if you could just whip that up for me, that would be so great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, they're doing that. They're working on that. And Hades, you can pick out a leather jacket as well. And then we can say,
it's going to be the most ridiculous jacket there is.
The one they
Nice.
stole off a bozo.
Oh yeah, yeah,
stitching glows in the dark.
Yeah.
It's got like a squirting flower on it.
yeah. And
Spring-loaded fists.
Rush, you said you already have a portable bed or sleeping bag or something along the line, right?
Yeah, an inflatable sleep bed and sleeping bag.
Okay, cool. Well, we'll say, if the rest of you want to get that, a couple of the custom leather jackets, a handful of the canned foods and such.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Intense.
Can we negotiate for some camping essentials?
Yeah, sure. A basic
Yeah.
camping kit,
Okay.
you can get all that. And it's,
Cool.
Yeah.
it's only going to come out to $250.
And what are
$250.
the programs?
And
Is there?
so far you're at $250.
Hades would like to know what.
Yeah, you get to that table.
What the programs are.
Yeah, the guy on this table, he's got the modded flares, which are like road flares that I guess have some type of flammable fluid along the side, makes almost like a Molotov. Some flashbangs. He's got looks like three different custom programs. One is an auto search. So anytime you're in a system, if you're in a system that has like large databases of names, things, items, whatever, and you don't want to have to copy them all and dig through them later, you can run this auto search and pinpoint a certain keyword or thing you're looking for. There's something called auto target. You can use that in place of a demon, he tells you. So basically, like if you had a system where you're running like a turret or something along those lines, or flamethrower or drone or whatever, you can set it on a simple task, even if you don't have it set as such. Like normal systems, a drone, a turret might attack someone not wearing a certain security badge if they enter a room, right? Well, in this case, you can do this auto target and basically put any of these items to target, a simple command like shoot this particular guy or that cyber bike or do this, and you can do that without a demon, so you don't have to sit there on the control node. The other program, he says, is a custom one called Invisibility, and it allows you, so if you're in a system, you can run that and be undetectable for at least 2d6 minutes, and that includes like if other netrunners are in there and things. There's a really high DV to see it through that, and those are the three that he has. Each one is 200.
How much are they?
Yeah, each one is 200. And don't forget, you can get up
Gosh!
a main bundle of everything you want to buy, and you have a fixer. So Rush can totally do a haggle roll, including his roll ability, which gives him the advantage here to possibly get a discount.
Yeah. I think
Rush,
surely you can.
I'm right
speak to
beside you.
them.
Don't worry. I'm here. Yeah. Look, I'm. You guys are shopping. I'm here to help with the haggling. So you're talking 200 for this program, but you and I know that that's some markup, right? I mean, it doesn't have to be that high. It doesn't. There is no reason whatsoever that it needs to be that high.
Beautiful.
And it's very high.
I got to feed my family somehow here. Give me your haggle roll.
He
Oh,
did.
yeah, I
Look
just
at that.
I just did. That's a 24.
Oh, it didn't come up. Hold on.
Oh, dang.
There it goes. Nice.
What if
Yeah,
you
you're
for
getting.
the leather jacket?
Yeah, you're getting your discount. You're getting your what is it? The 10% off there.
I mean, is there any chance that
Let's chuck in one of those flashbangs and one of those crazy road flares, please.
Yeah, the flares could be useful, if nothing else. But
Yeah,
We're
these-
getting a discount.
yeah, if
Yeah.
nothing else, but for the pageantry of it, you know.
Yeah, he's got a couple flares, 25 each. Those modded flares.
Can I add one of those and one flashbang, please?
Okay, yeah, you can do that. Flashbangs are just 100. So you're 100,
look, we're gonna put a-
125. 25.
What if we put a pile together here and then make you an offer on the whole pile?
Yeah, we could
How
do
does
that.
that sound?
Yeah, the more you get, I'm down with that. In fact, he kind of like looks around. He's like, I don't know. Have you ever seen one of these revenge beacons? And he pulls out these two little circular discs, saying they're called revenge beacons. You ever heard of these?
Oh my
Do I roll for that?
goodness!
Yeah, you can give me.
I love the sound of both of those words together.
I love.
Give me
revenge, and I
so
love
you have a
Or-
street. No, it'd be streetwise probably.
Ah, cool.
I do have streetwise.
Yeah, if anybody wants to give me that, you can.
Oh. I failed.
The fixer fails the streetwise. What the hell?
I know, right?
Revenge beacon.
I haven't rolled
What,
in
I
so
want to
long.
call people to
Yeah.
me for revenge. I don't think I want to call people
I
to
got-
me
oh.
for revenge.
What is it?
An alley?
I got a
Streetwise.
16.
An alley?
Oh my gosh, I can't find streetwise.
It's a social skill. It is
here we
three
are.
quarters of the way down, yeah. I was looking at knowledge skills.
I mean, I can
Thank
tell you,
you.
Bud. Oh, definitely alley
Thank you,
too.
Leslie.
Yeah, Bud's heard of these.
Oh,
She's
But-
pretty cool.
Yeah, Allie's been on the street. She's been around the block. She knows what's up. But Bud,
He's a
has.
ganger.
you recognize them as
Back
well.
in the
I
day.
mean, we'll say, Bud, you've heard of them, but Allie, you've actually seen them before, and it's basically they call them a revenge beacon because it's a beacon. Typically, nomads get these like when they find cargo ships or they're doing transports. They'll get them from scavengers sometimes as well. But when they find like downed cargo or shipments and stuff, they'll take these homing beacons that usually are being tracked by whatever corporation owns the thing. They'll turn them off, they'll get in and hack them off so they can do whatever they need to do, take them. But then they'll sell them. At any moment, you could turn it on and put it in someone's vehicle, in their apartment, in their backpack, in their shit, and you can pretty much be assured it won't be long before some type of something arrives to see what the hell they're doing with their thing, So they're called
So
revenge
it's like-
beacons.
So it's like an Arasaka location chip or a
Yeah.
Militech location chip,
Yeah,
and you just
yeah.
turn it on, and then Militech
Right.
come and
It's
wreck
kind of
their-
like a beacon, like you're almost doxing people in a way, if you know what I mean. So it's kind of like
yeah.
it's whatever.
Basically,
You never know-
Basically, catnip to the corpse.
Yeah, you never
put
know
it in,
what it's
take
attached
the
to,
money.
but they're never good. You know what I mean? They're never good. But he's got a couple of those. He's got two of them. He says, I sell these for 200 each, just like the programs.
I mean, Bud, Rush, Hades, those can be
I mean,
so
well, we're s-
brutal.
Well, we're splurging. We still haven't got our second paycheck from Nash yet, so I guess we can.
You want me to call him?
Nash!
No,
Yes.
no. I just think it should be in the budget already.
You want to get reimbursed.
Nash wants me to be invisible!
We can't spend money we don't have on us, right?
What are we looking at so far? We got the camping gear. You got one of your custom programs, the road flare, flashbang.
All discounted.
Without the revenge beacon, that
You
came
got your
to
jackets.
that whole
Yeah.
bundle came to around $250. So they're doing us
Hey,
a favor.
I'm sitting on 500 just in my own back pocket. I don't think
Yeah.
we need to beg from
And then-
Nash.
And then if we get one revenge beacon, that'll be 450 eddies.
Yeah,
mean-
just like keep it down a little bit, because if he hears how much money we're carrying, he's gonna charge more, right?
Yeah,
Just-
sorry,
just
that's
saying,
your area.
I'm not trying to poop on your parade, but yeah.
I'm just saying we should pick up one of these so we can poop on someone else's.
Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
I am in full agreement. And I do have some
Just so
eddies.
we're clear, this poop, it's metaphorical, right? I'm not doing that.
Depends on the parade.
Depends.
We're about to head
oh,
to
depends.
This is why I need to be invisible! I don't want to be a party to this pooping!
I hate to break this to you
Alright.
guys, but cows poop a lot.
Right, yeah. But
What a
You just stay behind me. I'll protect
Don't
you.
bother me with this!
I thought you were talking about the act
And,
as in we're gonna poop on someone,
yeah, it
and
didn't-
I don't want to be involved in that.
And I just want to interject here. It did not take long. Yes, warped poop joke. Everyone drink.
Joke. Yeah.
I got water. I'll go for some.
I need to Irish up this coffee.
Oh God! All right, let's all grow up. Let's play some Cyberpunk.
Oh, is that everything we want to get?
It didn't
Like,
take
if
long.
we
It
just-
didn't take long.
Yeah, I think I'll look. This is not as a group. I'll get Hades some marshmallows. I know you've been jonesing.
That's the
for
important.
them.
That's
You
the
can do that.
important.
They got your typical camping snacks. You got that.
Yeah.
Someone's suggesting we make sure we get TP. Gonna take TP with us.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
true. This is
I
true.
wanna
We are
watch the
gonna want
You don't
that.
have nano.
We're
Yeah, we'll
gonna
say-
really
You don't
want
have
that.
nanobots to do the
Yeah.
wiping.
That can be part of the 250 that goes to all the camping
I
supplies.
don't
Your
have a
tents,
cyber
sleeping
butthole,
bags,
okay?
cyber TP. You got all that in that 250, and then it's 200 for that for one of those programs. If you want one of the three, don't forget there's 200 each, and then 200 for the beacon. You did get a discount already, Rush, but you can also take that, add them all together, and do another roll to try to get a total discount since you're getting multiple things. But let me know what program or programs, and if you want one of those beacons as well, just fill me in so I can make the list.
Yeah, we want one of those beacons for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
absolutely.
It would
irresistible.
be helpful.
And did you want one of the programs, Hades?
I want to be. I want to be. Hey, you seller guy. I have a question for you. This invisibility program. Does it make one invisible to demons or just to fellow netrunners?
It's invisible to everyone in the system. Anything in the system. Demons, Black Ice,
Everyone?
Netrunner. Lasts for about 2d6.
I need to be
minutes.
invisible. You don't understand how much I need.
It's so good. Totally get that.
I need this. Rush! I need it. Rush! And Hades is just like she's
Yeah,
hanging.
just-
She's hanging on him. She's
All
like on the floor,
What's
just
the
like dangling.
What's the height difference? Rush is pretty tall.
We'll add that
She's
on the pile.
she's fairly wee.
Did you want the auto search or the auto target? You want either one of those?
Between all of them, I think invisibility is the most important to me right now, and I am willing to search with my eye holes
Okay.
if we are on a budget.
Well, you each already paid 500
Hades-
each, and you should be getting another 500 after the mission's done so far. That was the Nash agreement. Just to let you know where everyone is sitting with pay. I don't know what everybody had prior to that, what you didn't spend during character creation. Oh, but you should. But everyone should at least have 500 each for now, anyways. Yeah.
I was saving some for my rent, but that's okay. We're getting paid.
You could live in the car. Also, Hades sees something real quick, and she wanders off for like a second.
Okay. She's off shopping at a different rack.
In universe, I love that. Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else anybody needs? So you got the beacon, you got that invisibility program, you got all the sort of camping supply stuff.
Yeah. So
Oh yeah,
looking
you
at
wanted
this
one.
pile
I
right
forgot
now.
you wanted one flashbang and
Flashbang.
a modded flare. Didn't you get? Yeah, that was right.
Yeah, you said it sort of functions like a Molotov, like an incendiary.
Yeah, so 125.
Yeah, sweet.
That's nice. That's nice.
I'll put those in my inventory. Flashbang, road flare. I also have one normal grenade and one smoke grenade, guys. So I'm pretty tactical right now.
Okay, so you're
Are they
total.
just like in your back pocket?
Yeah, and the total you're up to is 775 right now without a rush discount.
all right. Do they have any EMP grenades that don't require a grenade launcher?
Nah, I don't have anything that fancy
No,
here.
okay,
I mean, you get to hit up a night market around town, man. This is all I got to work with right here.
Of course. No, I know. It's just I have been around nomads before. I know sometimes things are held in special, reserve.
Out the back.
in the back room, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I wish I did. I'm a
Don't
bit
worry,
limited.
I'm not gonna ask to talk to a manager or nothing. I'm not that kind of person now. Now, looking at this, I would say this is worth what? About you would probably say about 750, but I would say that this is worth even less because that's the deal you're gonna give us.
Well, yeah, I mean,
You talk a good game.
well, I mean, we can see what we can work out. You guys are getting a bundle of things here. Let me see. What are you working with? Give me.
Of course.
Yeah, give me that haggle roll. 16.
Beautiful.
All right, so another 24. Now,
Damn.
now here's what I'm saying here. But I know that a lot of this stuff comes a lot cheaper because you didn't buy this wholesale and you didn't buy this retail. In fact, you probably got this out of a cargo container. And of course, there is a cost in obtaining this material, but you've already been paid for that work. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying you can give us a good deal because you're a good person and you know that we're going to do good work with the stuff that you provide. And on top of that, I will tell people about your place right here and they'll come looking.
You actually
Yeah.
have an inbuilt influencer. I can do a little promo video, get people to
I
come
would-
if they're on your route.
Man, I haven't seen somebody push this hard to get a deal with me before or offer so much, hospitality. I guess I could reciprocate. I like the way this man talks. You can have 10% off there. That works for me.
Fantastic.
And that's aside from your, you already got that 25 off. Already brought it to 750. So then you can get 10% off on top of that.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Nice. Can I do a charismatic impact roll to see if essentially my tweet in the data pool gets any I don't know, any of this
Yeah.
nomad group's wares trending?
Yeah, do it. Give me your charismatic impact. No, you're not getting a whole lot of feedback. Yeah, the feedback you're getting is people not so interested in nomad stuff. People commenting like, "Hey, Ali, hey, if you got any leads on some night market stuff, or hey, you ever want to sell some of your, any of your used wares from past videos and things? We're down with that."
Well, maybe I will trade one to this vendor.
Yeah.
She'll just basically under her shirt, take off the bra. All bra wearers, we know how to take off our bra without taking off the shirt. You do a little
It's true.
thing, you slip it out through the armhole. She's
The
gonna,
bra shimmy.
she's gonna put that on the table and be like, I know at least 200 fans will pay over 500 eddies for this.
All right, I can't imagine that happening, but yeah, I'll knock it down more. We'll just do 600 flat. We'll do 600 flat. You can take everything here.
600 flat.
And then you put out the word. I got this. Kind of holds up this bra. I guess I'm gonna sell this too.
Oh
Unless
yeah,
you want to keep it for yourself.
Wife wouldn't like that.
do.
Give it to her. Fun for the whole family.
Maybe she'd want to wear it.
Maybe.
Sir, what about the fact that I now have a rat? What about that? Does that move
I
you?
don't think he was for sale.
I think we got our discount, guys. I think it's okay.
Yeah.
We don't need to. We don't need to give away everything we have.
Are you offering me dinner? Is that you gonna barbecue that up or? All right.
We should probably save.
Also, Hades did.
This is Basil! Sir! And she's gonna
All right,
start just
all
like
right.
slap hitting him.
All right.
Hades, did you steal that from that food truck over there? Respect. Hey, liberation, right?
Game, respect game.
Game, respect, game.
Crawling around and just look his little feet.
Yeah,
Oh, I couldn't
she
let
found
him
it.
on there. And they tasted really bad. I couldn't let him taste awful.
All right, we got a lot of driving to do tomorrow, folks.
Yeah, I would say it's getting late. Everyone's got a somewhat. You got the shopping done. They're closing down the Nomad Market. People are kind of heading out that are hanging. Nomads are hitting their tents. So you guys are going to hit the road, head home, get at least a little bit of sleep. You know that the next day, Nash needs you to come into District PD in the early afternoon. You know, the earlier the better. He wants to try to get your transport together so you can hit the road. So we'll say everybody gets home just fine. You get some sleep. Let me back off on the music here a little bit. It's getting kind of intense. We'll get to some Night City vibes now that we're leaving the market. Get some of those sounds going. But yeah, you guys got enough sleep that you're well rested. I'll also say, was Hades still suffering from any damage? I know that you took some in the warehouse system prior. You really haven't had a day to rest, but you've got this sort of night and half day. So were your
I think that would be the first rest I've gotten.
Okay, well, yeah, I'll at least let you get your half of your body stat back in HP for now, and hopefully you'll be able to rest on the road since you're not doing any driving. And maybe you can get some more HP back. I'm not sure how damaged you are, but I think you were one of the few that did take some damage. But yeah, why don't you do this? Everyone woke up. It's the next day before you're heading into the office to District PD to do this road trip you have to take. And it's going to take at least a few days round trip, maybe more if things get sticky, maybe less if things go smooth. But you're leaving town. Let's go around the table. What does Rush have to do to prepare to leave town for a few days? What's his morning ritual to kind of leave? Does he have pets, people to watch the spot? Let's all get into character and just kind of let me know what you're doing here to prepare for a road trip. Rush, you want to start it off?
Yeah, sure. So from my original Nomad roots, I pretty much just carry everything I own with me. So my cube hotel, I make sure that I haven't left anything behind that I wouldn't want to lose. And I send out the message to anyone in town that I'm doing business with to let them know that I'm going to be incommunicado for a few days, but to definitely send me messages as we go in case they need anything that I might be able to find while I'm out, while I'm away. If they need something that's a little bit more exotic or something like that is a little more rare, that I might be able to find out on the other side of the country.
Nice.
So kind of put the word out, say, hey, if you're looking for something from the other side of the country, let me know, send me the eddies, and I'll send you a picture, kind of thing.
Nice. Yeah, you put the word out, your typical boards for sales, your typical clientele mailing list, we'll say. and you get your shit together. You know you're leaving for a few days, so you're gathering that. Hades, what does Hades have to do this morning to prepare for this road trip?
Hades has to make sure that the automatic bunny feeder is filled and the automatic waterer is watered. Has a fair number of plants by the one window, and has those little glass things that have the water at the top, so make sure that all those are filled. And then rearranges all the stuffed animals and does that again. That's pretty much it.
Nice. Bud, what do you got to do?
I don't have many attachments, so I don't really have to let anyone know that I'm going anywhere. But I will make sure that the tools of my trade are cleaned, oiled, well maintained. All my magazines are full, and apart from that, it's smoke a few cigarettes, morning drink. Just maybe sitting on the top of my shipping container, just looking out at the bay, and then it's just flick the butt out into the morning air, grab the satchel bag over the shoulder, and head on out. It's pretty unattached, pretty light traveling kind of guy.
Nice. Alley Cats?
So she's going to kind of get together with her manager / media sketch, who is kind of, they help her with overlays, they help her kind of, location scout and schedule recordings and stuff. And she's going to be like, I need to be on the road. We need to get some content down. Let's pre-record. So for just a day, she's going to be kind of recording just kind of naturalistic kind of, more casual, impersonal kind of videos. But then she's also going to do a few BDs with guest stars Christoph Walker and Tutti Frutti. It gets pretty intense. They bang out about 5 different kind of brain dances. Very intense day, and she's going to pay off a kind of local solo around her apartment building, just to keep an eye on her place and make sure it doesn't get broken into.
Nice.
Yeah.
The usual stalkers away.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's got a guy that she trusts called Crash, who just kind of everything's bolted, but he kind of just very firmly tells people where they can stick it if they're trying to impede on her personal privacy.
Perfect. All right, cool. Everyone's got their shit in order. Everyone's place is secure. Everyone's things are being watched. Pets being taken care of. Other than that, the rest of you that don't have a lot of attachments just simply are packing bags and hitting the road and ready to go. But you spend your mornings getting all that shit together. It's just a normal morning in Night City. You fight traffic to make it to District PD. And you get there, pulling up and heading into the building to go see Nash. On your way in, one thing you do notice is along the side of the building is this huge RV with a combat plow in front of it. It's just covered in dirt. But
I hope that's ours.
It's usually not out there. But yeah, you see that, you head in.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And yeah, you head up to Nash's office. Because when you go in, the lady at the desk is just like, yeah, he's already waiting for you. So you head up there, you enter, and Nash is at his desk. And you can see there's 2 guys standing next to him. There's a young skinny guy with long dreadlocks, and then a kind of beefier looking guy, much older than the guy with dreadlocks. Guy with dreadlocks looks like he's maybe in his young 20s, early 20s. Whereas the other guy with the kind of scruffy curly hair looks a little bit beefier. He looks like he might be in his late 40s, early 50s, just a bit older, both in nomad leathers. But as you enter, Nash just sees you and just, hey, come on in. Hey, look, I want to introduce you. This is Dreads and Tumble. They're going to be your escort. They got the RV out front. This is going to be your ride. These are the guys. And they just basically step forward. The guy introduces Tumble, seems to be the older, beefier guy, but he steps forward and says, nice to meet you, shakes your hands. Dreaded guy just kind of like stays in the back. Seems a little more quiet, but he just kind of like nods towards y'all. And Nash continues, unless you want to say something.
Do we know any of these people by reputation or?
No, you don't recognize these. No set rep that is coming to mind when you see them. But I'll say this: working for District PD, you know the type Nash is, and usually when it comes to things like this, especially with your team that's off the books, chances are these nomads are typically off the books too.
Yeah.
But yeah, Nash continues on. He's like, these are the guys, Tumble, Dreads. They'll get you there. They'll get you back in just a few days, maybe 4 days tops. The Tumble interjects. He's like, yeah, probably 4 days. We'll get you there and back probably within 4 days, depending on how smooth we go all night. We take turns. Yeah, so these guys will handle it. Nash takes back over. He says, when you get there, get the sample of the virus. I need an actual sample. Get it back. These guys will get you there and back. Everything should be smooth. Get back. You get your other 500. I am going to do a little perk. This is a bit of a road trip. He just ping, ping. Another 500 hits each one of your agents. He sends you another digital transfer. He's like, consider that your daily per diem, whatever the frack you want to call it. Enjoy. I know this is taking on a little more than we planned. One more thing. That media chick, Chansey, I sent Jones and Hernandez to do a little questioning, just a little follow-up, seeing if we can press a little more info. Apparently she was leaving the city. Turns out she came up dead last night just outside the city on the highway. Looks like it was an automobile accident, some type of auto crash thing. Seems a little fishy to me, but frack it, it's not my district. Nothing I can do here. But I do want to say, be careful. It seems like things are happening.
I very much
Accident.
doubt that it was an accident.
Yeah, accident.
Things are always happening.
Yeah. And they happen to the poor suckers caught in between the corpse most of all.
Well, it seems like somebody's doing a little cleanup, and I'm just saying be careful, because if it starts getting close to home before we get this virus, we're all screwed. So just keep your eyes open, your ears to the ground, and just be careful. As always, I don't need to tell you all. You all do a great job. Just do what you do.
Thanks, Nash. We'll try not to get killed.
All right. Yeah, Tumble and Dread start walking out the door. Tumble's like, yeah, let me bring you down to the ride.
See you in a few days, Nash.
All right. And you guys head out. You follow Dread.
But I guess you're not driving.
Hey,
Yeah, I know. I can put my feet up.
Yeah, and you head out. You're basically following, Dreads and Tumble down to this RV. Walks out. And again, Dredd seems kind of quiet. He hasn't really said much at all. He's a little younger. And if everybody, why don't you give me a human perception here?
Oh man,
Don't
so
mind
fun.
if I do.
So fun rolling things.
I know. Right?
Yeah, all the role-playing sessions you guys did, now you're back to rolling dice. It's crazy. It's like, where are these dice?
I accidentally rolled twice.
Okay.
I got the highest with 16.
Yeah, that's fine. Allie, you're picking up on it right away. Everyone else maybe isn't picking up on it so much. Maybe your mind is more on the road trip. But you're picking up on it right away. This guy, Dreads, he seems young. He seems a little fresh out the box maybe. He's a little quiet. He seems a little timid in his facial expressions. You can also see that every time he seems to make eye contact with you, Alley Katz, he blushes a little bit and looks away quickly. Might be fanboying out a little bit as well. But you're getting a read on Tumble. He seems a little saltier, a little more road worn. He seems a little more comfortable in his skin. He doesn't seem to really give a shit. He just, I don't know, seems more social and like he's been there and done that. But that's the vibe you're getting.
Okay. She might just kind of like sit herself next to Dread and be like, oh, is this seat taken?
Yeah, ma'am, you can sit right here. Yes, ma'am. Doesn't really look. He just kind of
Ma'am.
sits straight.
Man,
I bet he does.
Well, I guess there's... We don't know. He could sit by too. Yeah, I sense that you're a little new in this game, right?
Little, he kind of like mumbles a little, tumble steps, and he's like, yeah, he's a little bit new, but he's good. He's family, you know. He's a cousin of mine and family, and he gets the job done. But yeah, he's less than a dozen rides so far on these missions. But I'm showing him the ropes. He'll do just fine. You'll do just fine, won't you, there, Dredge? Dredge just kind of looks at him and nods.
Whatever happens,
Hey.
Dreads, just stay close to Tumble, okay? Because we might be getting into some rough and tumble areas. Not that that's something that you're not equipped for, but, you know, there's a first time for everything.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
First time for everything, I reckon.
Absolutely. So just, you know, we want you to have your eye on the prize, but I think you'll be fine with us. She just wants to kind of like put him at ease, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. Give
you
me
know,
give me
kind
your
of-
charismatic. Give me your rollability roll. Let's see if your charismatic impact here can influence this fan to be a little more nice. Yeah. He's everything you're saying. You can tell it's stroking his ego proper. He's feeling good now. He's still a little blushy. You can tell he's got a little fanboy crush going maybe, but he seems a little more confident now. He's like, yeah, yes, ma'am. No, well,
Yeah.
we're gonna get this done.
Oh,
And
Fantastic.
Tumble
get
steps
ready
in.
for that to change.
Tumble leans in and looks at you, Alley Cat. He's like, you done with the pillow talk? Can I show you all around?
Thing, but
Hello.
All
What
right.
are you, soft or something? I don't use pillows.
Well, let's get into it. Look,
But
you can see we got this
Let the man
RV.
talk.
We got all the entertainment you want. It's got the old school TV here. He kind of like bangs on a TV. He's like, y'all can stay in the back, read, watch on whatever you want. Nash said one of y'all's a Netrunner. We do have a system in here. He sent me the credentials. All right, perfect. You young lady, we got you set up. There is a turret. If things do get rough, I wouldn't mind if you hop in there. If one of us can use it on the agent and just give a little bit of support if needed. It's there. And it's programmed, the Wisp, anything in there, it should leave you alone. You're fine. We pre-programmed that. Aside from that, you got the bed in the back. You got bunks on the side. Y'all are welcome to pick and take what you want. Me and the kid here, we're just going to be trading off the driving and sleeping in the shotgun. So we're going to be going nonstop, 24 hours. I hope y'all don't get road sick. Is there anything y'all need to grab or do before we get going? Otherwise, we're gonna get started right now.
We are ready to roll.
Everybody else?
Let's get
Hey,
truck.
Dreads. Hey, Dreads.
Dreads looks at you. Yes, ma'am?
You know, if you die, Pizza Man will eat your body.
Oh my goodness. He starts looking a little bit shook. Tumble
like
steps in. Can we not mess with the kid, please? Let's keep him on the up and up. We need to let's get this going. He kind of picks up Dreads and pushes him towards the front.
It's like a Buddhist thing, right? The circle of life. Either that
Deville,
or
you
Hades.
inspire me.
Yeah, Hades is just yes, I do.
and she's gonna go over and climb up and just like plop on the top bunk. I'm taking the top bunk.
I don't think anyone can argue with you, so.
Nice. So you guys can take bunks, decide what you're doing. You got the TV. They're just heading out. They're heading out of the district, hitting the roads, and heading towards the Dixie, which is far on the east coast, the southeast part of the states. I'm going to bring up the state's map. It is from the writers at Cthulhu. Love those guys and their site. They've been making custom maps and assets and things for Red in 2020. This country map is for 2020. So anybody watching, bear with us. We are playing Red, but I'm going to use this map because it's the closest that we have until we can get, more things to use from our Talsorian that are official. But before I bring that up and we hit the road, let's take a 5-minute bio break. We're at that hour mark. Everyone bear with me just a moment. I do have to add this in manually because I am on a new computer, a new system, and I was setting things up last minute. So I'm just bear with me. I'll have it there.
People love peeking behind the curtain, right?
There we go. All right, the 5-minute
Oh,
break
yeah.
is there. However, as always, I'm going to leave the mics on. That way people can enjoy any of the banter, planning, or talk that we have in the background. And everyone watching, please hang out. We'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Capricious Nature really wants to know the color of the shirt that
Really wants to know.
Dreads is wearing.
Is it red by chance?
Perhaps, may chance. Could it be red?
He's gone. We'll have to find out when he gets back.
Yeah. Hopefully, maybe putting a bit
He's
of vim in his step might
Yeah.
might make him last longer. Because, you know, fanboys.
Well,
are
I think-
still there.
Oh, man,
That's what I thought. I thought
I just can't help,
he's
like-
going to put himself in danger for
every
you now.
time Ellie,
Yeah, but
every time Ellie makes it feel better, I can't help but try and like just take that
but
away
I'm
from him.
fine. Like,
Is he 3 days from
Well, that's what
retirement?
matters.
fanboys.
See, that's the other guy.
Yeah.
The other guy's 3 days from
Fanboys fight
retirement.
till they're dead. You know, we want we want someone who's got skin in the game. All right, I actually have to go take a bio break. I'm find my jacket.
Just you and me, bub. Oh wait, I'm bub. Oh, he's gone too. Okay. Just you and me, guys. Hi. Hey, chat. I'm eating an apple, so you have to get crunchy. Yeah, how do you like them? Oh, I love red. So, this is my second campaign playing. Played a med tech on John's channel, his YouTube channel. And I've run a couple campaigns now. Got our actual play, Rolled a Cast, got a Cyberpunk Red campaign on there, and then on this channel as well, I did a cybernetic conspiracy game. I love Red, it's great. Really accessible compared to 20. 20's great, but yeah, this is a lot more streamlined. And I personally really like the world. I call it like semi-apocalyptic. I really like that everything's kind
So
of.
you're saying the world we live in now?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I didn't. So it's a real
Hey,
world game.
As a fun kind of fun, and according to a recent report, I think by the UN, we may have already had the first person killed by an autonomous drone, without explicit instructions from a human being. So hey, welcome to the future, everybody.
That's the first of what is surely to be only the end of human life as we know it.
Yes.
Singularity.
Oh, the singularity. I have to say,
Yeah.
Rockette, I am so excited that you're playing Bluebeard's Bride, because I've been waiting for my physical copy for ages, but also I won't shut up to my friends about how much I want to play it, and I want to get a group together. So
Hey,
you are living the dream.
Do you want to play on mine? Do you want to play on mine?
Yes,
I'm still looking for.
I would be
it's
so
gonna
very
be,
honored. I love the game. I think it's so cool.
Yeah, do it. All right, no, I'll poke you.
Okay,
I'll poke you.
Like,
It's weird.
Yeah, no, I'm still looking for a couple people.
Yeah.
You know you're on a delay, Rockette.
I am, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't either. It's
I don't
a
know
weird,
what's
like,
happening.
your audio's on point, which is good, because that's the most important, is that you're reacting to people on time, but it's the video is delayed. It's funny.
This always happens to me. It's because I'm living virtually, man.
Yeah.
I'm not even really here. Who even am I?
Material girl.
I'm descending into the levels.
The day of the Dalek has come. What y'all talking
So
about?
we're talking about according to the UN.
Oh yeah.
We may have already had the
Oh
first
my
person
God.
killed by a drone that was not under the explicit instruction of a human being.
So, All right. I was gonna say because we've had lots of.
We gonna die.
All right.
But they reckon that in a conflict, either this year or last year, a drone with like image processing and sort of autonomous like target acquisition may have killed a bunch of people. Who knows? So we literally have robots that can hunt people down on their own.
That's fun.
We ready to go back? Everybody ready?
We always have. We always have. Yes.
Yes, we're ready.
All right, we're back. Everyone can see us. And for anybody that was in the chat saying hot mics, I think Dan said it too. Yeah, I love leaving the mics hot during the break. I think it's a lot of fun for people to be able to kind of hear behind the scenes, whether the characters are planning or talking about gameplay or whatever. I think it's fun. So we'll do that every time. Awesome. Yeah, Dan says he loves that too, loves the banter. Perfect. So everyone's back. You're hitting the road. I'm going to change up Syrinscape now to the desert. I love those sounds. It brings us into sort of traveling mode through the wastelands. Has searing hot winds, I guess is the name of this sound set under desert. I love it. But that's what it is. You guys are riding through the wastelands, and it's been fairly smooth. You guys, pretty much headed out in the early afternoon. Dreads pretty much did the driving firsthand. And you guys have left out of the city. Let me get into Roll20 and pull up the country map like I mentioned before the break. Let me pull the players over there so they can see it as well. And there we are.
And for Lone Jedi, here's the jacket.
Nice, awesome. It's one thing I absolutely love about playing with you all is how all of you put in the effort with cosplay things, character stuff. The role playing is like beyond the top 10 to me. It's like you guys are hitting 15s and 20s. It's unbelievable. It's some of the best gameplay that I've had. I'm having a blast, and it's because of shit like that. I love it.
Stop it. Stop
it. But
a little bit more.
Stop. Go on.
Please, just a little more, please. Just no, but you guys are heading across the country. You've left Night City and been going all evening. There's been no conflict really. You guys have been pretty much smooth riding. It's been fairly hot weather. Windy desert wasteland winds going on, but other than that, nothing crazy. You've passed a couple convoys here and there. You've seen some corporate transports. A couple nomad private transports over the course of the night, maybe a broken down vehicle on the side here and there. But your ride, Tumble and Dreads, they have none of that shit. They're not paying attention to people on the side of the road, other convoys. In fact, when things get a little bit packed with traffic or another convoy slowing things down or something on the side, they seem to know the little side roads and side paths and things to take off the highway to kind of cut around people. And they've definitely been out here before in the wastelands. They know their shit. And you've been going all through the night. I take it people have been getting sleep through the night. We can let Hades get a little more HP back from resting through the night and all through the day of the ride. Hopefully that brings you back to normal using your body stat.
Choose note health by her rat.
Exactly, by the rat and the road, little R&R, but the rat and the road. But,
all a girl needs.
Yeah, but during that travel, what is everyone doing? You got some good sleep last night, just traveling through. The hum of the road is just, they're hauling ass, but they're avoiding trouble. It's been smooth. Y'all have had some time. What are you doing with your day on this second day on this RV? What have you guys been talking about or doing? Did Bud ever get that harmonica? Did anybody bring any snacks? I'd love for you guys to engage with each other in character on this road trip for a moment.
Oh, the marshmallows. Hades. Hang on. They're a bit smushed because they're in my pocket.
Throw them up at me. I'm not moving.
Oh, okay. But you're on the top bunk.
Just toss them up here. Just throw them up.
I can't.
Throw them up here.
Okay.
Just hand it. Just give it.
I'm sorry. the thing that you
No,
get
it's fine.
when-
It's just no, it's fine. It's fine. Oh yeah, these are nice. These
Maybe
are
we
really
should-
nice.
Maybe we should heat them up.
They're just pure sugar.
What?
Yeah. Rush, do you
course they're
think it's
nice.
nicer if we put these on the engine?
Oh man, you don't need to put them on the engine. Just stick them by the window. Those things will melt in no time. It is hot.
I thought you spent a lot of time on the road, Rush. Are you not used
Yeah,
to
I
it?
did, but we used to travel up to Canada. I mean, like, it was a lot of times it wasn't this hot, you know? Oh man.
Rush has gotten soft.
Oh well. Okay, yeah, I've gotten a little soft. I was born into the nomads, but I was not born a nomad, if you know what I mean.
That's true.
Stop. Have a marshmallow. Come on, take a load off.
Oh yeah. Oh, that would be great.
Hades
Yeah,
is
Dre-
going to throw a marshmallow at Rush, and then she's going to throw another one
Give
at Bud, but it's like she's licked one side of it.
I need
She's
two
going to try and stick it to the side of his head.
I need two athletic rolls from Hades, please.
And I do want to maneuver to catch it.
This is going to go so well.
Yeah, you might also need to like dodge into it.
Yeah, we'll have to get a Buds and a Hades athletic roll.
It's a shame
Oh,
we don't
shit.
like have guys behind the camera to like do
Oh!
Nice.
Yeah, she's trying to stick it to the side
Oh
of his head.
wow!
She bit off the end of it, so it's real sticky on the side.
Nice throw. Nice catch by Bud as well. Goes smooth. And it's during that commotion, that little marshmallow banter that Dreads, who's in the shotgun seat now, he drove all through the night. Now he's sleeping. Tumble's driving, but he wakes up and he's like, "Hey, did you say marshmallows, ma'am? I'd love a marshmallow."
Yeah, come on.
Oh, yeah! And she... turn around! And she takes, and she, like, very obviously just, bleh, like, licks one side of it and just, like, chucks it at Dreads. Let's see how she does. 16!
Nice. Yeah, it pretty much hits Dreads directly in the face and just kind of sticks and slides down as he's like,
I
"Oh,
really wish you
Eat
had.
it.
I really wish you hadn't pre-licked them, Hades.
yeah, I could use a little less pre-lick next time, ma'am, if you don't mind." He eats it anyways.
It's for flavor.
He curls back up trying to get
That's
some
the
more
lick of
sleep.
love. You should enjoy that.
Tumble just laughing while he's driving.
Hey, are there any board games in here? Do you guys see anything?
Tumble leans back. He's like, "Hey, if you get the TV on, we got some old school consoles on there. Some of them might still work. You can check them out."
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, let's give that a shot.
Yeah, you
It
can.
does
You
seem
got-
good.
Yeah,
You
there's,
got Mega Quest on here. I never
Yeah.
got past the third dungeon.
yeah, there's a
Mega Quest.
West. How did you have video games out on the barge?
there's a PS9. There's a PS9 hooked up and it works.
Wow, so old.
Oh,
Oh.
You know we had
It's a
electricity, right?
classic.
And he said,
Yeah.
"Hey, and in fact, just last week, them Project Red guys just put up a patch to fix Cyberpunk 2077. It's finally working perfectly now. So if y'all want to hop on that PlayStation 9,
Finally.
it's finally good to go."
Oh,
what?
I love that game.
Oh, I don't
The
like putting
shade.
it when there's not all the bits
The
flying
shade
out
thrown by
everywhere.
Tumble.
It's so outlandish. Wow. Did they really think this is what the future would be like?
I don't know.
I mean, everybody's bits are flying around all the time.
Yeah,
That is
very
true.
Did Bud ever get a harmonica or anything?
Yeah, I think I did. Yeah. I don't think I've
found
actually spent the points yet to put play instrument.
I found one of these under the seats.
Uh-oh.
Spend my 50 IP for a new skill now. Yeah, so
Tum-
I'll subject you to very basic harmonica playing,
Yeah,
as taught by my agent.
Tumble
Are
looks
we-
back
are-
to Alan. He's like, "Actually, that's mine, but you can play on it if you want." He keeps driving.
Can I play? Does performance just translate across?
No, you would need that play instrument. Let me see.
Play instruments are usually specific to the instrument.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can try rolling for it.
I am a rocker with no.
Yeah, you could do your
instrument.
general.
My instrument Arty.
You can do your general
Fun
stat
skill, bro.
without the skill, you know.
Yeah.
Here's the real test. Roll for it and see how well
Yeah,
that makes
I
you
know,
play for
I
it,
know.
and then see if you can play to that level.
How do I just...
If it's real bad, I'll play for you.
I think you can
Thank
just
you.
click on the stat. I'm not used to the new character sheet here, but I think you can just go to the
Yeah.
stat instead.
There's play instrument under performance skill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's under...
But if you don't have play instrument, you can just use the associated stat, is what I'm saying, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You
I
just
see,
don't
I
get the
see.
skill bonus. You'll get your 1d10 plus that stat.
Yes.
I
there
see.
it is.
Yeah, Entered Zen just says just fake it. Boom, performance.
Pretty.
Yeah.
That's showbiz.
Yeah, if you do bad, just say it's an art piece, and it's just you're being artistic about it.
This is
Jazz.
interpretive
I might
ukulele,
just- Because I
okay?
don't actually have the skill, it's not letting me just click on the stats. So I might just like roll old school.
Yeah, go for it. If it's not
Taking
letting
too
you.
long and roll.
I bet you're going to say I might just
I
play
found
it
this
myself.
up here.
14. Nobody at me. This is what happens when you don't roll on roll 20.
Nice, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. You're
yeah.
you're playing decent enough. You got at least like a 3-chord song going, we'll say, and like, you know. But Bud on the harmonica there.
Yeah, I bought one skill point in harmonica.
He's not doing as good. Bud's not doing as good.
I'm learning.
Oh, no.
I'm
He's learning. He's learning.
He's picking up a new skill
Yeah.
in life.
What do you say? Do you want to jam, bud?
I'm doing my best
Do
here.
it, do it. Come on, bud.
This ukulele is out of tune, so that helps with the ambiance.
Yeah, Tumble says I haven't tuned that since the last trip. I don't know. I haven't tuned it since last trip.
You keep it under the seat.
It probably slid
That's not
back
where you
there.
put an instrument.
Yeah, it probably slid back there. I don't know.
Your eyes still haunt me to this day, but you did. Yes, you did not to say my name. Light my circuit, start a flame, but you did. Something like that. Like I only remember from when I was a kid.
I found it
Just
to
a-
do.
Just a little something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And Dreads wakes up again, turns just
That's
like
making everybody tip.
he's like, "Ma'am, that was beautiful, ma'am."
Ah, thanks.
Dreads woke up for
Yeah.
that. Yeah, Tumble nods too. He's like, "Yeah, maybe a little less harmonica next time, there, bud."
Yeah, look.
And hey,
Bud.
Hey,
This harmonica course at my agent's not the best, okay?
hey,
Yeah,
it's
you're-
the only way to learn.
I mean, you're a solo by trade, right, bud?
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, everybody's got to have a little
Yeah,
outlet, right?
let's stick with that. Let's stick with solo. That sounds good.
No, maybe you can just kill people with your harmonica playing.
Hey! Goddamn.
I mean, what if you had like a detonator on a certain key of the harmonica? That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, that would never go off.
Hey, everybody, give me a 1d10.
Alone, what? Alone.
Uh-oh.
be dead.
Yeah, just a 1d10 up there on the top left. You hit that dice symbol and give me a 1d10.
No, no.
Oh.
Oh,
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh,
We'll
it's
save
the
you.
end.
We will save you.
We
Yeah,
were so caught up in the ennui.
Well, this was a bit of an intelligence check, so rolling low actually works to your benefit. You know, if you roll your intelligence stat or higher, you're not going to remember this, but after traveling all day, you know, enjoying a little ukulele play and socializing with the guys and maybe playing a little PS9, it's getting about evening or nighttime, and you're somewhere in like mid-Texas. You're maybe a half a day away, if that, to hitting the Dixie. At least initially getting into the Dixie, and then it's maybe only another half a day to get to where the location of this lab is. These coordinates, but while traveling through Texas, Alley Katz pops into her head. She remembers. Nobody else seems to remember, but she remembers. Hey, that thumb drive that we found with those coordinates, that's actually just a couple miles off this main road here in Texas. Remember that shit was out in Texas. Allie's remembering that.
Yeah.
Hey.
So, we have that thumb drive still, Hades, with the coordinates. We are not far from there.
Oh.
I don't know. I think a detour? I mean, it seems important, right?
It'd probably
It's
be
connected
worth
to
checking
this
out.
case, right? Yeah.
And
Yeah.
maybe it's one more place to get information from what little we have.
Yeah.
So
I'm
So-
game if
I
you
might
are.
as well.
Yeah, Tumble overhears this and kind of like while he's driving, like kind of like leans back and he's like, "Well, we got a second stop going on. What's this y'all talking about?"
yeah, we've found some coordinates. Where did we find these? Was that
You found, yeah,
It was in the desk.
oh no, in the office. Yeah.
yeah, they were hidden.
Yeah.
They were hidden in the manager's desk in a false bottom or whatever underneath the drawer at the Continental Brand sorting warehouse facility.
I don't know how much Nash told you about what we're doing here today, but we had to uncover a lot of crap at Continental Foods. This is the whole, the mystery we're unraveling, trying to get to the bottom of this. And when we were at
Literal.
and when we were at the warehouse, we found a thumb drive with a set of coordinates. Now, I'm thinking you don't just mark coordinates if they're not important. And we haven't been able to find much other concrete information on this case. A lot of dead bodies along the way, a lot of unfortunate other bodily excretions that we don't want to talk about. But
It was poop!
Well, I mean,
thank you, Hades.
yeah, I mean, I'm down for a
It was
side
gross.
adventure. We're making great time here. We're about a half a day ahead. We had no problems. All I ask is, I mean, first off, Nash told me what we're doing here. We're getting you to that lab. You got to grab a sample of some virus, and we get you back safe and sound. And it's that simple. But you got some side gig going on. All I can say is, me and the kid here, we split it even. We split it, 6 ways, and we're good. If anything we find or whatever's going on, or
Fair, but this is also part of what we're here to do. So, sorry guys, I think you're in the long run.
Yeah, well, no. If this has
Hades
to
is
do
gonna
with
come
them,
down
then-
and
Yeah.
Hades is gonna come down and go just peer right over his shoulder, just be like,
Come on, you want to live a little, don't you?
Who could say no to that face?
Yeah, I'm in. He kind of like nudges Dreads. Dreads wakes up, and then Tumble kind of tells him, "Hey, it looks like the
Yes, don't you want to go on an adventure?
the team's got a little side gig here. Might be part of this lab mission too. Who knows? But it's not far. We just do a little side thing. We're a little ahead. You down for it, kid?" And he looks a little bit nervous, but he nods. Doesn't really say anything. Tumble looks back at y'all and just, "I'm game. Where's the coordinates? What are we doing?"
All right, Hades, can you flick it through?
yeah, is there I imagine up there's probably a place to actually plug in the actual drive on a console interface. with the
Yeah, we'll
RV.
say the modern
imagine
GPS
maybe.
system. Yeah, there's a
Just
little
a boop.
built-in computer sort of deal. But yeah, you can plug it in, extract the coordinates, or
And
plug
she'll-
them into his. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
she'll flip to it.
Yeah, not far at all. It's coming up just like Allie was kind of remembering from where you saw. It's just, I believe a little bit south or north of Houston there, on kind of the east side of Texas. And it looks on the main highway that you're on. It's really just a few miles off the road. And there is a side path, a side road near these coordinates heading in that direction. So Tumble heads that way.
All right.
Yeah, and you're just kind of going off the beaten path here, going further into the desert. And it looks like as you're getting farther and farther away from the main highway, you start seeing all these sort of, you can see them here in roll 20. You're seeing all these sort of mounds out in this open desert, and this main road just kind of cuts through the middle with little side paths to each mound. Yeah, it's not taking a lot to really see what these things are. They're looking like bunkers.
Like houses.
Like
Yeah,
in,
some type of
Cyberpunk.
bunkers. And there's no signage, nothing out here. But you can see some of these spots, they're mounds. Some are just dug pits with what looks like there's, building supplies next to it. So some of these sites are under construction, some are completed, but you're looking at like miles and miles of fields of bunkers.
Interesting.
Yeah, and Tumble leans back. He's like, did y'all know we were hitting up bunkers? What's this?
Yeah, no.
We had no information apart from coordinates and that it's tied to continental foods somehow, no matter how arbitrarily.
Well, these don't look corporate at all. These look like they're all private or something. I mean, this doesn't look like this is continental, whatever this is, but all right. It looks like
Do we see anybody around?
Everybody give me a perception roll. And as you're giving the perception, Tumble's kind of furthering down the road, kind of getting into the mix of all these bunkers. He's like, it looks like our coordinates are leading to this bunker right up here. And you can see it's a completed bunker. It's not one under construction. And it's just up ahead just a little bit. And yeah, with those perception rolls, especially Rush and Hades, great roll from Hades. Yeah, you're not seeing anything. You're just seeing empty desert. Here, let me check. What did Bud get?
10.
Okay. Yeah, you're not seeing anything. Just empty desert. It is getting late evening, early night. So as much as this picture looks daytime, use your mind's eye to kind of pretend this is night. But you're not seeing much at all.
I've never imagined anything in my life, Rob, and I won't start now.
How dare you? I quit.
Storm off.
Yeah.
First ever on
These-
Syrinscape.
These don't look occupied, but I'm mighty suspicious.
I don't see anybody.
This is what? This is like just housing because it's out in the desert.
Yeah, he pulls up to the bunker that is your coordinates, and you can see it's pretty much just like these look. It's a bunker. You're looking at a big concrete wall with a big door, and then like a garage door next to that. You can see some type of security pad to put in a code. I'll remind you, or don't need to remind Allie. She remembers. She did a great memory roll on that disc. It's not just being near the coordinates, but on that thumb there were those two codes. Remember, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
and 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Rob, before we plug in those numbers, can I shift some combat awareness points to threat detection and make a reroll?
Yeah. You guys have just pulled up. You're still in the RV. You're looking at the bunker. You just pulled up to it. So whatever you want to do.
So I've added all 4 of my solo points to threat detection. Just how about a 20?
Nice.
About that.
Yeah, you're not.
Just the same anyway as Hades. So.
Yeah, you're not seeing any threats out here. One thing you are noticing now that you're closer to the bunker is above the doors there is some type of like paneling that is very familiar to you. Probably some type of turret, drone, flamethrower. Some type of opening security system. It looks they're always like looking like that above the doors, but no immediate threats. You're not seeing anybody out here. It's pretty desolate. You're kind of out in the middle of nowhere.
Is there some kind of terminal nearby, Hades? I mean, I'm gonna try and put in these codes.
And each one of these bunkers, the ones that aren't under construction, has like a little light that's down near the door, kind of recessed in where the door and garage is. That just kind of like an emergency light, very dim red light.
Interesting.
How close did the RV get?
Pretty close. He pulled right up, as if you're in a driveway at a house looking at the front door. You know what I mean? Not far at all. Pulled right up to it.
Okay. Yeah.
You want cover?
Yeah.
You want
I'm
cover from
I'll-
the turret?
I want cover.
You know, whilst I'm still, if we're that close, while I'm still in the vehicle, I'll just
Hop on the
give
turret.
a little digital feelsy. I'm gonna see if there's anything in the bunker that I can hook up
Good
to.
idea.
Yeah, you can hop out and run your scanner. Because remember, you can't scan through walls, so you'd have to just hop out of the RV and do it. But that's no big deal. Let's see.
Or even possibly through an open RV door where
Yeah,
I'm
exactly. You
like kind
can
of
hang
leaning
out.
out, but still.
Totally.
It's just.
Yeah, you're not reading any systems out here. And if there is a system inside the bunker, you're not getting a read through this thick wall. Whether it's the walls themselves or the interface skills that you rolled at this moment, whatever it is, you're not picking up on any systems right now.
Okay.
This all seems
with the-
ancient. There's nothing I'm getting on.
With
this.
exception to the system in the RV, don't forget you still have that little simple 2-level system to control the turret. That goes without saying. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm
not getting anything from the bunker.
okay. Well, I don't know. Down the
punch in
rabbit
these-
hole, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go to punch in the numbers.
Okay, I've got my weapon ready. I've got assault rifle to bear.
Yeah, Tumble looks to Drezzy, he's like, hey, man, you get in the driver, I'm going to go with the team. He kind of like hops out and pulls out a heavy pistol.
All right, let's do this. 1,
All right.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah, you
Does it like? sorry.
when you put in that code, you basically hear like the front door unlocked.
Okay, so then the other one must be for something. I'm gonna push open the door and
Yeah, and as you push open
Sure you
the
don't
door,
want me to take point?
descend.
yeah, as you push open the door, you can see on both sides of above the door turrets come out, and you can hear kind of an automated recording telling you that you have a 30-second countdown for the submission code.
Okay, then 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Nice. Give me an athletics roll to see if you hit a wrong number. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, you totally, you easily hit 5, 6, 7, 9.
Man, I was so into it though. I was like, okay.
No, and as you do
Whatever
it,
you say, Rob.
yeah, you punch it in. The turrets kind of pull back in. The lights turn green. It seems like things have subsided for the moment.
Okay. Security's
Who puts that many turrets on such a dumb password?
I don't know. Maybe they didn't change it from the previous one. I have no idea.
Sometimes a dumb password ends up working out because nobody's going to try it.
That's true. That's true.
We tried it.
Well,
Because we knew what it was.
I guess we're
yeah,
the
they
smart,
left it on a.
Yeah, we're the smart kind of dumb people, I guess. Let's head inside. Yeah, what do we see?
Yeah, you pretty much head inside. Let me pull it up.
Ooh.
And you're stepping into this bunker. It's very modern.
Very nice.
Hopefully you guys can see it in roll 20 here, right?
Yeah.
God
Very
damn.
cute.
Yeah, and what I'm doing here is I set it up, tried to put all the images on the same map page here on roll 20, so let me explain so it's not so confusing. When you enter the place, you're basically on this top floor, where it's the front door going into this big open living space, and then this garage area. There's no vehicle in the garage spot. It's not occupied right now, but you do see a four-wheeler and a cyber bike on the side there. In the back of the living room, there's an access elevator that goes down to levels as well as emergency stairs, which are basically just like a tunnel ladder. And when you go down levels, just at glance, you can see there's a weight room. There's a pool right next to the weight room for lapping. And below that is a bedroom and then some type of storage room. But just at glance, entering, looking in these rooms and just kind of scoping out the area, at face value, no one's here. It's empty from people, anyways, right now, from what you're seeing. But if you guys want to give me perception rolls or tell me what you want to be doing as well, you can go for that.
Kind of, yeah. I want to see if
Wow.
it's empty of people for now, but has it always been?
That was a great roll, Rush. Hades.
And
too.
I heard empty of people.
Yeah.
Well, I can.
Is it not empty of other things?
Yeah, Rush has a 31 perception roll right there with that ad, and
wow.
Bud with a 21.
Dang!
Good gosh.
Yeah, you guys are doing awesome. Yeah,
a lot of
you
rich stuff in here. I want to get a good look at it.
Yeah, you can tell this is extremely high class. It would make sense that you did find this in a thumb drive, in a exec's desk. The guy who's running that sorting facility, obviously he gets paid well. Maybe he's been investing in this or something along those lines. It seems private owned. It's like Tumble suggested outside. These all seem private owned. You're not seeing a lot of corp branding. You can tell everything here is new, spotless, not even dust on it. But that's not to say there's not cleaner bots and things like that going on behind the scenes. Who knows? You can tell that there were people here at one point because, like for instance, in the bedroom, there's some dirty towels just piled up on the side next to the bathroom. Maybe somebody left. Other than that, not a lot of stuff. But you're not seeing drone things or AI things or anything like that. Aside from that, you do see that there are supplies and things in this storage room, like you see boxes and items and things like that. Any other specific questions from anybody, or especially from Rush and Bud with those roles?
Well, I guess it's probably more of a conceal reveal. I guess see if there's any sort of either in the bedroom or maybe in the storage space, anything kind of like extra layer of hidden, a wall safe, a floor safe, something that looks like it'll be more sensitive.
Yeah, give me a reveal conceal.
Cameras, traps.
Not good. I don't have it skilled, so 9.
Should I roll for that too, since I'm looking for
Yeah,
similar?
yeah, you can give me a reveal
probably.
conceal.
Oh, no.
Yeah, nothing
no.
nothing that great that you're finding in particular like that. But since everyone else is searching, you didn't have a great perception to pick up as well as anybody else. But if you do have reveal conceal, you can give me that as well, Hades and Allie. And I'm going to do it for Tumble. He's looking around as well.
I don't got it.
Yeah, Tumble rolled really well, but let me see if you can roll better.
Hades did good.
Nice. I'm going to give it to Hades.
Hades did okay.
Yeah. Oh wow,
She did okay. She's got her eyes on a swivel. Eyes on a swivel.
Yeah, Hades did better even
That's
than...
because she looks in weird places.
Even better than Tumble. But yeah, Hades, you just going through the rooms, you notice in the storage room, there's these sort of, movable racks with crates and items and things and supplies. But behind one of them, you found a false wall. It looks like there's a definite wall safe. Small, but it's there.
Hey, I found something when I was going through all of their stuff.
All right.
You
What is it?
are a fine house guest.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I think there's a safe behind this wall right here.
Let's have a look.
I was going through these boxes of their things,
What?
and I was throwing things against the wall because that's what you do. And then this one sounded different, so
Fantastic.
Anyway,
Yeah, and Hades...
this one right
Fine.
here.
Yeah, and
Excellent.
Tumble enters the room when he hears you talking about that, and he's like, "Oh, you found a safe. That's great." He's like, "I was looking upstairs. Look what I found." He holds up some keys. Remember, he had a good conceal reveal roll. He holds up some keys. He's like, "Pretty sure these go to that 4-wheeler in Cyberpunk. I'm gonna go grab Dreads and see about that." He kind of heads back up.
Ooh.
Very fancy. So, let's have a look at this safe. What's the password? Is it password?
Maybe it's
Is it
attached
000?
to a net.
000.
9876.
Like, is it kind of like an old school, like, safe? Like
no, this is modern, just like the rest of the location. It's very modern. It's digital, and it has some type of like bioprint to it as well. So it might require, yeah. So if you're going to try to physically, if you're going to try to do electronic security, it's going to be extremely difficult because you got to hack this whole bio aspect, which is usually a thumbprint or something of the like. But you can give it a shot.
Can you scan, see if it's controlled by a net? Might just be independent though.
I can give it a try.
Nice. Yeah, you can tell that there is a system in this bunker. You weren't picking up on it from outside, but now that you're inside, yeah, there's a system. It's coming from the storage room.
The storage room.
I mean, I could go in there to see if I can open the safe or turn the water on and off or turn the lights on and off.
Might as well. If there's
turn the air
anything
on
that
and
can
off.
be controlled that might unlock something, I think we're better off to try it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to crack something like this unless you give me explosives.
Yeah.
Do you have that new program buffered and ready to go?
Yeah.
Excellent, because if this place is this rich, there's a good chance that system's gonna have a lot of protection in it. Just want to make sure you're safe.
Yeah, but they also made their password 1234, so.
Yeah, but they also have a turret
on
too. Maybe I'm just a little over concerned. I'm sorry, but I just want to make sure you're all right. You know.
You don't need to be sorry, Rush. It's a justified fear.
All right.
It is.
All right.
And plus, I'm ready to take invisibility for our test ride. What better place to do it than somewhere I can go for a swim right afterward?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it in a pool.
Yeah, if you're gonna arm that, then give me a 2d6, so I can see the length of the program running.
Show me invisibility.
Nice. Okay, perfect. So yeah, you're looking at the system. Everyone's hanging out. You're gonna jump in it, and you can get the invisibility going. You got a 7 on it, so it'll last a decent amount of time. But yeah, you can get in there. You get into the system. You're in the top level. You're facing a password 8.
Okay, let's do it.
And don't forget you have luck. I want to remind. I know everyone forgets about luck. Don't forget.
Yeah.
I know password 8 is pretty tricky on your level of Netrunner, but it's a secure system.
I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 of my luck in there. There we go. Whoop. There we go. Okay, all right, here we go.
Nice.
Oh, yay!
Didn't even need the luck. You nailed it.
Fantastic.
I just face barreled through the door. I was like, yeah!
Yeah, so you're in there. You're in the top level. You're past that password. You still have one more net action.
Oof. I'm gonna Pathfinder.
Yeah, give me Pathfinder.
Biz.
I'm gonna see what this is looking like.
Oh no!
Ooh.
Oh no!
Not
Oh no!
good.
I see nothing.
You're not getting anything out of this.
I threw myself through the door and I just tumbled over and just face planted.
We'll say you're so excited about being invisible for the first time ever in a system. You're like, holy shit, guys, are you seeing this? Because I'm not. This is awesome.
I'm not
standing.
I'm invisible.
I'm not seeing anything.
Are you seeing this? Because I'm not. This is incredible.
I can't see anything about myself.
That is the downside of invisibility.
But yeah,
you'd have nothing
back to everybody else. You're seeing her kind of get into this system and go through it. You're seeing her kind of have fun with the invisibility. Didn't do a good Pathfinder. The rest of you are hanging out in the storage watching. What's everybody doing? Why doesn't everybody? Let me drag your tokens out and let's just do an initiative. Just for the sake of conversation and stuff, it just makes things smoother. Hold on, I'm gonna drag everybody out here.
So what do you think the rent is on a place like this?
I don't know, your firstborn son. It's insane. It's very safe
Okay.
and secure, so when the whole world goes to crap, you don't have to worry about it.
I think that already happened, though, right?
Oh,
right.
trust me, things can always get worse. I want to put my feet in the pool, just like sit on the side.
Nice. Yeah, everybody click on your token and then click initiative just so I can get conversation in order and things. And PWB says rent, 9,876 and 54 cents a month. I'm thinking a week. No,
Oh my
day?
God.
it's pricey. I'm sure.
Oh gosh. I've forgotten how to roll on turn. Ah! How to?
Initiative is its own button, I think, on the front of your character sheet. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh, thank you very much. No, no, it is.
Okay.
I finally.
Look, I remembered something. I'm so excited. I'm like, look at me.
It's in the combat page.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh gosh, that was gonna drive me nuts.
Nice. You guys did great on initiative. It's crazy how y'all tied.
Same time. Woo!
Yeah. So we'll just go in order of this for the sake of roll. But Rush, what are you doing while Hades is rocking the system?
Sorry, I was muted there.
Oh.
I'm going to be looking around the storage room, seeing if there's anything of interest, anything that might be tied back to the investigation. And so that's the primary thing, but secondary is anything of value that might not be noticed right away
Okay.
if it's missing. 'Cause we're already on camera, so knowing Hades will be able to take care of that problem.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, you're going through everything. You're not seeing anything, linked to the case, like no batch 221 or whatever the batch was number. None of those supplies of kibble here. I will say this. You're in. Let me see. In the supply room, you're seeing about 50 gallons of fuel along one wall in fuel tanks. Little portables. You're seeing a freezer that actually has fresh food in it. It's about half stocked. You're seeing the racks are filled with like pre-pack, a kibble line. So it's like he's got different levels of quality of food, but there's enough food here to last months. You're also seeing some wine, some liquor, some imported beers and things, like nothing like cheap smash cans. Looking like some nice liquors and wines and imports. You're seeing like cleaning supplies, toiletries, stuff like that. Typical like supplies you might find in a bunker to like live or survive, but nothing linked to the case. This doesn't seem related to that.
Is there anything here that any of my contacts would be interested in if I was to abscond with some of this stuff and try to, sell it back in Night City?
The things that might be worth money here. Any of the fresh food, if you had a way to keep it in the freezer. That's the only problem with some of the fresh food that's here. Some of the better quality food, the pre-packs and things, anything above kibble is, I don't know, worth money or nice to take. Obviously, there's the wine, the liquor, the imported beer. I don't know if you have a particular skill that would allow you to kind of know the quality of wines and liquors, like that's top shelf, that's low, or maybe you're oblivious to that, you just like drinking in general. I don't know what type of characters y'all are, what skill might play into that. If you have something to suggest, we could do that. Otherwise, I would maybe make you roll a general like library search or something, because anyone could hop on an agent and type in the brand names and kind of get an idea. But that's up to y'all.
We're outside of any kind of city net or anything, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Education, maybe.
Education or even streetwise.
yeah, education could work.
All right. Well, my education.
Business.
But outside of the city, your agent still works.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, you wouldn't be able to like hack into a data pool, but that's one of the questionable things when it comes to these agents is how it's accessing the information if there's no internet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll take any one of those roles if you want to.
So I did an education roll,
Nice.
17.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. Now you can definitely tell the more top shelf of the liquors and import beers versus the lower shelf. You can also tell that some of these wines, there pretty much are no cheap wines here. You know, pretty much everything on this rack you can tell are like, you know, $50, $100, $200 bottles.
But I probably also know that keeping it inside of a hot truck is probably not going to be good for it, right?
Yeah, well, these are kept room temperature. They're just kind of down here in this rack. No telling what this storage might be, obviously temperature, environment controlled and such.
So these could be good to grease the wheels on certain deals. Okay, I'm going to take some of the best wines and liquors that I can see. And
What are you going
I want
for?
to
Reds, whites?
a nice bottle of port, a whiskey that's legally old enough to drink itself. You know, basically a nice collection of the best that I can find.
Sure.
Because I'm greedy that way, and and I want to get some of that fresh food because we all deserve it. I think this whole group deserves some fresh food because we may have never had it before.
Yeah, and it's right about that moment that you're pulling stuff out, that Tumble comes back down, and he looks around and he's like, oh, you got some fresh. We can grill that up tonight. He's like, yeah, definitely take some of that fresh. But I was coming down, Bud, Rush, maybe y'all can come and help me and Dreads. Those keys are for the four-wheeler and the bike, but, you know, we're not riding separate, but we're trying to rig these to the back of the RV. I'm taking these fucking vehicles. You know, we can split them up or whatever you want, but if y'all can help me kind of load these on, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure thing, man.
Someone better
I'm
stay
Lou.
with me.
I'll stay with you.
Yeah, it's Alley Cat's turn. So what's
you.
Allie doing while Rush was going through the liquors and things before Tumble came down? What's Allie doing?
Yeah. Look, it's very silly, but I think she would
Feet in the pool.
she'd press record on her brain dance and just like literally just kind of like just like not doggy paddle, just like flick her feet in the water and just like who has a pool in Cyberpunk? Do you know what I mean? Like it's a totally wonderful sensation where you just get to breathe and like paddle your feet in something cool and calming.
I just
think
picture
she's just gonna
Allie trying to be sexy and relaxing in a pool, but then starting with the doggy paddle.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, she's not trying to be sexy. Like this is probably just for her, so that she can relive the experience of like, having your feet in a pool and like for a brief moment not having anything to do,
Nice.
or to be anyone or pretend to be anyone. So she's not really doing anything plot related.
Nice.
That
So
is to say.
what about Bud? What was Bud doing?
Well, I think I'd be helping look at this liquor and probably pocketing one of the more high-end, like, whiskeys or something that Rush points out. It's like, oh, we'll take these for barter. And it's like, well, this one's for me. So that's going in the bag. And then when these guys are like, hey, yeah, we need some muscle getting these things hooked up to the back of the RV, then I'll definitely put my hand up. I'm not doing much down here. It seems pretty safe. So
Nice.
I'm probably better served helping them out there. And then if anyone, comes down the road, I'm ready to fight them off as well.
All right, perfect. Yeah, you go up after you guys handle the liquor, the things, you gather it up. You can even take that with you up to the RV and load it up. And then we'll say you start helping Tumble and Dreads kind of get this four-wheeler and Cyberbike strapped to the back. They kind of have this jimmy rig thing that they can pull down and get the four-wheeler up on so it tows. But the Cyberbike, they need help, everyone lifting it up and literally crank strapping it to the back of the RV. There's no other way to do it. They're just treating it like luggage. He's just like, no, I'm taking this thing. He's like cranking out. He's excited. But y'all are doing that?
Cyberbike.
Yeah, back to Hades. You're in the system. You're at the top. You got through that password. You can't see much else past that, but you have all your net actions, and you're invisible. So even if you do run into something, you can't see you.
I'm gonna try and Pathfinder again. It's good to know where you're going.
Sure, go
That
for
is
it.
true.
Nice.
Ooh,
Hey,
there we
better.
are.
Yeah, you can
Here we
see.
go.
There's the second level. The next level down has a control node on it. Looks like a control node 8. You can see past that with that 13. You also see there's a hellhound chilling there, but you are invisible. Now the invisibility, like I said, has an extremely high DV to the point where like you're invisible to black ice and demons for the most part because of what their perception or their combat number is. Some Netrunners might be able to beat that DV, but they would have to be an extremely high-level Netrunner, just so you know. So you're practically invisible to this Hellhound. You know that. On the 3rd level, you're seeing that there's some type of file. And then on the 4th level, there's another control node and another file. So it's a 4-level system.
Okay. We're gonna try and bust through this first door. Just body check it.
Yeah, easily. You're down on the 2nd level. You're seeing this Hellhound just kind of posted
Magic
up.
number.
Doesn't even see you. It's just posted up when you drop down to the level. And you're looking at a control node 6 and a Hellhound.
Yeah, gonna just stroll on over to the control node and take a peek. What
Yeah.
all am I seeing here?
Yeah, give me your interface.
It's an 8.
Nice. Yeah, that's what you needed. You basically.
Worst things have I rolled?
Yeah. You see, you have control over an intercom system, all the lights and all the locks in the facility. So just basic control stuff. Nothing major here.
Does this lock include the safe?
No, it looks like it's just to the front locks and individual doors.
All right. Well, at this point, it would be silly not to start flashing the lights and go over the intercom and be like,
Hey, everybody!
guess who has control over these things now?
I'm thinking
Who
like
wants a
Mega Mind
rave?
of like all the different lights, like da da da. Excellent.
Yeah, and you still have a move. You could drop down to the next level if you wanted.
Is going to be what and I'm gonna use one more luck just because I'm gonna. Okay, well that would be for a total of a 12.
Oh.
Nice. Well, yeah, you're down on the 3rd level. I mean, you can drop levels without any roll. You can move levels without using any net turns or anything.
That was for the next time.
Yeah, no problem. So
I'm just down there. I love to roll.
yeah, third level is your.
I'm a rolling kind of gal.
3rd level is the file. 4th level is another control node and file. So if you went down to 3rd level
Yeah.
and rolled that, you got access to that file. It looks like it's basically
I'll take it.
on this file. It's just program instructions. So it's like a bunch of instruction manuals for like the freezer, refrigerator, kitchen appliances, the water tank filtration system, basic shit like that.
Gonna come back over the intercom. Hey, guess what? I found the most boring shit imaginable. Now we know how to fix the fridge if it breaks.
Yeah. No, and back to
Start flashing the lights again.
Very important in the desert.
yeah. And back to Rush. You just got done helping Tumble get that bike strapped to the back. Him and Dreads got it strapped. Tumble looks back to Dreads. He's like, yo, just get in the driver's seat, take over drive. I'm going to go back in, start looking around some more, and he starts heading back into the bunker. Rush, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'll follow him back in, but I'm going to make a comment to Bud, say, hey, Bud, doesn't this all seem a little too easy?
Yeah, you think a high-end place like this, they'd protect it a little better?
Yeah, I'm a little concerned. It's putting me off. I'm just on edge.
Sure, got good instincts. You want me to keep an eye out up here?
I don't know. It might be better if we're all closer together. We can cover each other's backs.
Sure thing.
Yeah. So feeling pretty uneasy. I'm gonna head back in. I want to make sure I'm pretty close to everybody.
Okay. Yeah, you head in. Bud, what are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna follow Rush's lead. You know, if he says let's stick together, I'll stick close to him. But you know, I'll throw a look over the landscape again at these mounds kind of marching off into the distance, trying to sort of figure out what the hell we're looking at. Some sort of like emergency bolt hole for corpos when they wreck the world again. Yeah, it's just sort of like the furrowed brow of like,
Yeah, you're kind of getting
Not
the
liking
vibe,
this.
like, yeah, private owned, so to speak. I think you kind of tapped into it right there. It's looking like this is something the exec own, maybe to get away. If shit hits the fan, so to speak. Who knows? After the fourth corporate war, people are kind of nervous about things, you know. But
Sure.
But other than that, night winds, desert sort of shit. Nothing much else as you're going in. As you guys are following, tumbling though, he does kind of like look back and mumble. He's like, "Hey, you want to help me load up some of that fuel?" I'm thinking, let's grab some of that fuel that was down there.
Sure, I think we should relieve these corpos of whatever they haven't nailed down.
Yeah, he starts heading back down. So you guys can start heading back down to storage. Allie, what are you doing? You've been brain dancing in the pool, enjoying yourself for a minute now. What's Allie doing?
I think like probably comes second intercom of Hades. She's just gonna kind of like come in and sit in that control room, just like just kind of pistol ready, just in case. But she doesn't feel too on edge. Like she's pretty confident if something happens, then she'll just it's pretty easy. Something goes to fight you, you fight back. Like yeah, she's just kind of chilling.
Oh yeah, she's like the girl in the horror movie that decides like in the middle of the night, like I'm just gonna chill and go get a shower, or I'm just gonna like I'm gonna hang out in the jacuzzi for a minute. Like you're in the middle of the wastelands. You're like, fuck it, I'm going swimming.
Yeah, exactly. Why not?
You gotta take it, like you said.
Friends for a hot
You
minute.
gotta take advantage of this. Like like you said, when do you see a nice pool and this sort of luxury, or access to it, anyways, especially out here, in the wasteland.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're enjoying it, and then you make your way back to Hades, who now Hades back to you. You're at the system. You're in there.
Gonna drop down to the last one.
Yeah, you drop to the next one. You're looking at a control node and a file.
Ooh. Let's first reach on over to this control node.
Okay. Yeah. All you need is a 6. And yeah.
Got a 10.
Nice. Yeah, you got it. You're basically in control over security cams. Something that you didn't notice about the bunker, but you're seeing them, and there's one in each room, and it looks like they're even modded beyond normal security cams that, as you know, typically require a DV17 to even notice. These are like, spy cam, security cam style. Very high-tech shit in this bunker. But you got access to the security cams. You have access to the turrets. You have access to the cleaner bots, which look like they're like little Roomba-style things and things that clean the place. Also, a fire suppression system, and you have access to the safe.
Yes.
Well, the first thing Hades is going to do is have all the cleaner bots come out and start following everyone around. And start going around. They're going to start circling around alley cats.
Can you speak through them?
To do it. But you can still speak through the intercom. Alley cats! Look what I'm doing.
Hi.
She's going around her.
Pat, pat, pat.
And then also gonna go ahead and open up that safe.
Yeah, you pop the safe open.
And then for my next trick.
Yeah, the safe pops open. And Bud, Rush, you and Tumble are down there kind of grabbing fuel when you hear fuel when you hear like and like the safe pops open. Hades is, mentions that she's opening the safe. Allie is chilling back down there now too. You've got all these cleaner bots kind of circling around, dancing around y'all. But yeah, the safe opens. Just at glance in the safe, you can see like a stack of money, some cred chips, and a very heavy pistol. Don't everyone speak at the
Sorry,
same
what-
time.
Oh, sorry.
What-
So I was
what-
like,
what was in
What's,
there?
what's in there? There's no camera pointed at it. I can't see.
yeah, who's by the safe? Is it Bud and...
Yeah, I'll take a
Right.
look. So, cred chips and a pistol? What's all it's in
Yeah,
there?
you're seeing a very heavy pistol. It looks like it's excellent quality. You know, it's kind of chromed out. Not just excellent quality by manufacturer standards where, you know, you get the nice bonus that you know about, you know, as a player, not a character, obviously. But it's also been modded. It's like fucking chromed out, you know, platinum sides, little gold bolts and things. I mean, it looks like, you know, it's somebody's prize piece possibly. But aside from that, you're seeing 6,000 eddies in cash and 2 different cred chips. Each has 500 on it.
Oh, all right. Now, Lady DeVille, I am,
There, Bud, what's in there?
Rush.
I am licking my lips, and I want to get in there, but I need to know, is there anything that is going to kill me if I do?
I love how the second we mentioned
No,
the money.
unless you don't
Rush.
tell me what's in there.
There is cash in there.
you
We're
have a-
talking like real eddies. I mean, like it looks like about 6K, and there's cred chips, and there's a very, very nice, very heavy pistol.
Do you
This is
have
a
like
very
a
nice
hanky, Rush? Because I imagine you like getting a hanky out for some reason. Me
Oh my
or
God.
mine.
Stabbing your forehead.
Oh, the spirit is taking me. Oh, I feel it. I am here. Ooh, this is good.
He's,
Thank you.
Dan from Syrinscape says he's got the
He needs
vapors.
the vapors.
He's got the vapors.
Vapors.
Oh, they
Ooh.
was the pearls to
My eyes are not
clutch.
real, and I still
Oh.
have vapors.
Lord have mercy.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it's at that
goodness,
moment
this is beautiful.
Tumble kind of like puts down the gas tanks, the fuel tanks he's holding, puts them down and goes, yeah, let's take that too.
Wait,
Yeah.
yeah. Let's make sure it's safe.
Can I take
Lady
the gun,
DeVille.
please?
I'm in
You-
control
yeah.
of everything.
And she's gonna make the robots all start like just going nuts in the room, like they're going around between everyone's feet and just like spinning around and
Did you send a few of those
And-
into
and all
that
the
vault
lights
just
are
to make
flashing.
sure? Can you send a few of those into that vault to trigger whatever traps might be there? You know, just like,
Fine.
and like the lights just go back on and the all the cleaning bots kind of like "Moo," and just like slowly like go in a line and just go all into it.
Yeah, the bots, you know, it's a small safe. It's not like a big walk-in, but it's big enough like, you know, one of the bots can reach its mechanical arm in to kind of fake clean it just to test it. Nothing happens. Nothing goes off or anything.
all right, good
no
enough for me.
Well, and Hades is in a state, so she does it with one, and then she makes another one do it until Rush actually stops this from happening because she's being grumpy.
All right, hold
There, are you
on.
happy? Are you
To-
happy?
to the
Are you
side.
happy,
One-
Rush? Are you
One
happy?
side. Oh, I am so happy.
Oh
I am.
my God! Just get it! Stop!
I love you, Lady DeVille. You're gonna be happy when you see this. I am so sorry to ruin your fun, but I'm just gonna grab some of this right here. This, I believe, this is for you, bud. Look at that, nice and shiny.
Oh.
Nice. That's gonna kill someone one day. All right.
Give it a good look over, professional like.
Physical eddies are heavy. Cred chips. That's a pocket. All right.
Yeah, and that gun, that very heavy pistol is, like I said, excellent quality, top of the line. And Bud, if you're particular about that, you know, feel free by next session you can decide, you know, the brand or name and details if you like that sort of thing when it comes to a gun. For me, I'm happy saying it's nice and chromed out and got platinum handle sides and some gold hardware. But by all means, you want to give it a little more personality, you can do that.
Sure thing. Thanks, man.
A lady has to have a name.
But yeah, you got out Rush. You pick up 6,000 eddies, a couple cred chips with 500 each on them. Yeah, safe was really secure, but you know, you had a Netrunner. Got it popped open. Aside from that, you know, Tumble's grabbing some more of the fuel. He kind of gestures to Rush and Bud maybe to grab some more fuel with them. Hades, you're still in the system. You have that control node, security cams, turret, cleaner bots, fire suppression, safe. There's also that file that's sitting on that level too with an ID of 6.
we're gonna take that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a luck on that just because I can.
Don't forget to clean our tracks too.
Oh, nice. And you got the critical success.
Ah.
Damn, Hades is doing great tonight.
Lord have mercy.
I think Hades is getting the vapors, I must say.
It's
I'm turning a little southern, I do declare.
Everyone's getting southern tonight, I do declare. No, but you open the file, you crack it, it's the security cam footage. And you can see it runs 24/7. It has like terabytes and terabytes and terabytes upon terabytes of space. It just constantly runs. You're seeing months and months of footage just piling up, as well as in the past 20, 30 minutes of all of you entering the facility, going around doing things and such. You're also seeing a file that says passwords in the file.
Oh, I want that. I want that one. We'll just go ahead and sneak out that little password file. Tuck that away in a special place.
Yeah.
Is there any way, like, all this footage, security footage, is there any way just, like, to speed run it back real fast to see, like, does anyone come in ever? Do I see anybody?
Yeah, you can track back when you...
like, just, like, within an appropriate amount of time.
Yeah, no problem. You can at least, we'll say, scan through all the thumbnails to be able to see that, you know, it looks like it goes from empty to somebody in it maybe a little over a month ago. And when you look at that footage, you're seeing what looks like just an average-aged, maybe in his 40s, young male, dark complexion, just in a nice suit. And it looks like he's, dealing with clothes. At one point, he's swimming. Looks like the guy who owns the bunker. You never did get a look at the exec in the facility because he wasn't there, but you can assume that maybe is the owner because he's acting like he owns the place.
Just like us.
I was gonna say not like anyone who would just go in and start messing with shit.
Just like
is there any way to take the equivalent of a screen cap of this guy as he just to have an image of him?
Yeah, you can grab the footage, copy
I'll
direct.
put that in with the passwords.
Yeah. You would have to do...
We've got someone who looks boring in here. I think he owns it.
Is there any way that we would, like, I don't know, if she flicks that to us, would we recognize him at all? He's not like a big player.
No one's really recognizing him. He's an exec, but he's not like a face of a company or anything like that at all.
Yeah.
The only people that you recognize are yourselves on the footage over the past 30 minutes.
Yeah,
we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna be scrubbing that.
Yeah, maybe you could take some of that footage without us and put that over the footage with us.
Oh, you don't even have to say any more.
What?
Oh, well. Say no more, say no more.
Ooh.
Nice, yeah.
Oh, child.
Lord.
Yeah, you easily cover up that footage.
Lord have mercy.
It's as if you were never there. You're even able to kind of loop the camera to give yourself a little bit of time to get out at this moment, however long you want. With a roll like that, you're kind of calling the shots with that programming. So you can give yourself a little bit of time to get out if that's what you need. Obviously, Tumble and the guys are trying to grab some fuel and stuff on the way out too. So.
And before I get out, just to practice, I'm gonna cloak because just get myself
into the habit. Yeah.
What?
That is a good idea.
Oh my gosh.
Good
Wow.
How is this happening?
No stopping you, is there?
God damn.
Lord,
Good heavens.
be still the heart in my chest.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Oh my. If
Hades
I do say so.
Yeah, she's killing it. Yeah, and Dan from Syrinscape in chat says, "Good detour, worth it." Cue the waving hankies. Yeah.
I think the hanky waving does help. Just me personally, I feel like that. I feel like that definitely. Also, on the way out, Hades is going to pick up one of the cleaning bots and just kind of not say a word, but just gonna pick up one of the cleaning bots and carry
Needs a good
it
home.
away.
Nice. Which one do you want? Look, there's little vacuum Roomba style bots. There's also ones that have little arms that like extend out to wipe glass and doors.
Arms. Oh yeah. Oh
Arms.
yeah. She needs one of those because she's gonna program it to at will go. It's literally not gonna do anything
It'll be
helpful.
like
I just want everyone to know
It'll
that
be like
now.
Claptrap.
Perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
Cheerbot.
Exactly. It's Cheerbot. It is never once going to help us in any meaningful
Glad
way.
to hear it.
We'll put some little pom-poms on it.
Yeah.
And just
It's motivational. It's motivational.
Go Hades. Go Hades. You are best.
Yep.
Number
Yep.
one.
Yeah, you can easily grab that. You copied those passwords, that file that says passwords. You copied that. You did the cloak. You did the camera footage. You jacked out. You picked up the bot. Bud and Rush are grabbing some fuel with Tumble. Alley Cats, what are you doing on your way out?
Just kind of having a look around. Yeah, she's not gonna grab anything. She kind of had a nice little moment, but she's just gonna make sure that nothing comes to bite Hades in the butt, and just make sure that her girl gets out.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. No, so you don't grab anything. Everybody else grabs it, and as you guys are heading out and getting the fuel, you guys step out. You see the desert night sky and all the bunkers. You guys can be loading up the RV, loading it up with fuel and such. And as you're loading it up and you're putting everything in there, the fuel, the bots, and you're kind of getting in, we'll say Dred starts up the RV, getting ready to go. And it's about that moment you hear an engine rev up. Everybody give me a perception roll.
There it
Oh,
is.
god damn.
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew it.
Fresh lunch.
Everyone in chat knew it as well.
I knew it.
Well, I did that.
Holy
I did that for our look over the landscape to foreshadow something bad happening. That was the reason for that.
Yeah, you should have said, I got a bad feeling about this.
Feeling about this.
Yeah, Rush.
Luck. I want to throw in luck because it's the end of the session.
Yeah, Rush and Allie and Bud. Y'all notice right away as you're coming out and loading in. You hear or loading up the RV. You can hear an engine start up and some hooting and hollering. And then you hear a couple shots go off. And you hear bullets whiz past you and hit the RV. And as you three notice a sort of dune buggy, maybe less than a half a mile. It's a bunch of bunker mounds away. A dune buggy kind of pulls out and starts hauling ass towards you. With those perception rolls, high enough, you can see there's 3 guys in there. And they set off a couple shots in your direction, like I mentioned. And as they're hauling ass towards you, Tumble kind of looks up and he's like, oh shit! He's like, everyone in the RV, that's the Raven Shiv. We need none of this shit. Let's go! Starts yelling out as you notice it's the Raven Shiv kind of rolling up on you. It's at least 3 of them in this buggy. And Tumble yells, where there's a few, there's a lot more. Let's go. We gotta go. And we'll end the session right there.
I don't want any part of this.
Oh, man.
Oh,
I was about to yell the password back to them. Hey, the door is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No, you just tell them
There, go take it down.
tell them the first half and not the second, so they get hit by the turrets.
Oh.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My boot scooting baby.
What was it? I was thinking a boot scooting boogie. Remember that shit? Boots.
It's been a while since I heard that.
Oh man,
Wow.
Oh.
that's bringing back.
And you
Yeah.
thought the roleplay would be
Lord.
less ridiculous. Fools, all of you.
I think the cafe has made us brought us to a whole new level.
I love it. I love it. This
Ridiculous.
is what I wanted and needed.
That's because we were waiting so long for our food.
Yeah, that's true. We're hungry for it.
No, I'm happy with the way it went. I think I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to be playing with y'all, and the level of role play is just amazing. It's absolutely satisfying, and this is exactly what I needed. I'm so happy to be back, and I'm excited that we get to do the ongoing, so we can leave on little cliffhangers like that. being ambushed or hit by the Raven Shiv after you raided this secure bunker. But yeah, we'll see how that turns out and what you have to deal with. Tumble did say where there's a few, there's more. Let's get the hell out of here. So he's trying to get everyone to load up and ride out. But that's where we'll continue on next week. Everybody that was tuning in, I really appreciate all the subscribes and follows and stuff. I see the notifications coming up, but I didn't want to break roleplay to give the shout outs because things were just moving so well. And I wanted to get all this in within the kind of 2-hour time slot that we try to keep it within, or around anyways, I should say. But yeah, thanks so much for coming in. And Rob dropping I didn't drop any spoilers. What are you talking about, spoilers? I left it exactly where it left with the cliffhanger. We'll see what happens. But yeah, let's just go around the table one more time and allow everyone to just remind people where they can find you. And I just want to encourage everybody to please go follow up where we're all saying to go find us on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, all that. Go give us a follow and a subscribe and all that. We really appreciate it. So yeah, let's get into it. Ellen, you want to start it off?
Yeah, so I am Ellen Graham on Instagram. I'm EllieBean96, where I do fun cosplays, but also just my regular life as an actor and performer. It gets pretty wild and wacky, so find me there. I'm also on Twitter at EllenKGraham1, and let's be real, guys, I want to be famous on the internet. And in America or wherever, today is my birthday, so you kind of owe it to me.
Hey, happy birthday! I didn't know that.
It was my birthday yesterday, but today is June 3rd.
Happy birthday!
So, yeah, thank you. So as a result, you need to follow me on Twitter and get everyone else to as well. And while you're there, subscribe to Baby Beard Media, where me and Phil, along with our other two fabulous co-hosts, we make TTRPG podcasts. We also do RPG games on our YouTube channel. So make sure that you hit up Baby Beard Media too and give us some love. And that's me.
Hell yeah. Rockette Fox?
Yes. Hello, I am Rockette Fox. You can find me over on my channel. Pretty much, if you look up Rockette Fox anywhere, I'll be there. Even maybe in places you don't want to see me. That's unfortunate.
Things are getting weird.
I am all around. Things are getting weird. Things are getting real weird. But
it'd be awesome if you left frame and then all of a sudden stepped into my frame.
And just I'm working on just like manifesting myself in different spaces soon. But my podcast is Fantastically Strange, and for this episode I have an interview with an amazing paranormal investigator, and we talk about the paranormal from a marginalized lens. So it's cool. And we also talk about a lot of other weird stuff because I can't help myself. So check that out. It's for your ear holes. And you can check out my Patreon if you want it for your eye holes, because the video is over there. So
perfect.
That is me.
Nice.
Ear holes, eye holes.
Brandon.
I am Brennan Perkins, DM_Brando on the socials. And I stream D&D, I stream Cyberpunk, and I do a whole bunch of stuff with Realmsmith. I write, I voice act, for all kinds of things. Feel free to follow me on any of the socials. I post occasionally. I'm not a daily guy, but I'm trying to get better at it. Maybe you can help. Thanks so much for joining us. It's great to see you.
Oh, yeah. And I got to say, you're doing a great job, man. I see you helping us promote our stream and sharing every week. And we've been making those fun little character flyers, which we got to make one for Hades and Bud next. But yeah, super happy with the way everyone's been helping promote, and especially you, Brandon. I know you don't give yourself a lot of credit. You're like saying you don't hit it enough, but I think you're doing a great job. So I just wanted to say that. But yeah, Phil.
Hey, yeah, I'm Phil. On Twitter, I'm at Scruff, which is right below me there. So check the spelling. I will say, in addition to what Ellen said, we are closing in on 1,000 followers on our Baby Beard Media Twitter account. And when we hit that 1,000, we're giving away 3 digital copies of Cyberpunk Red. So if you love the game, you love watching the game, but you don't have a copy yet, and you're not following us, you should do that. You should follow us, get us to 1,000, and then jump in the giveaway. And then you could be playing your own Rob Mulligan-inspired Cyberpunk Red campaign. But in the meantime, follow me, follow Baby Beard Media, and keep coming back next week. Thanks for being here, guys.
Oh yeah, awesome. And I'm Rob Mulligan. I'm the game master here, but I'm also the founder of Cyberpunk Uncensored. So if everybody can take a moment to go to cyberpunkuncensored.com after this stream, I would really appreciate it. Check out all the great free assets we have there, character sheets, charts, and program sheets, GM report card, just so much stuff that the community has posted to our site, and it's all free. Also, hit up Cyberpunk Uncensored on Twitch and YouTube, and give me a subscribe and a follow. I would really appreciate that. We showcase a lot of other GMs and gameplay and live artists and crash course tutorials, all kinds of series. And Discord. We have the Cyberpunk Uncensored Discord, where we're hooking up GMs with players and free stuff. Just so much stuff going on. Just hit up Cyberpunk Uncensored. I would appreciate it. Also, follow me on Twitter. You can see right here, it's Mulligan101 on Twitter, so I would appreciate that. That being said, I want to give the shout out for Syrinscape. Everybody watching this live stream, make sure you take the time to follow, subscribe, all that stuff on Twitch, but also go over to the Syrinscape YouTube and subscribe there as well. And if you're watching the VOD on YouTube, make sure you take a moment to shoot over to Twitch and follow Syrinscape on Twitch so you can join the live stream and contribute ideas and your thoughts in the live chat. I think that pretty much covers it. I'm really excited to be back. We'll be back next week. And we'll see everybody next time. Thanks so much. Bye.
Maximum.